he has herpes.
That was the beginning of the show right there. This is Sunday, January 28, 2018. This is the Bulldog Unchained podcast. I am your host, the King of Villains, Bulldog Malenko, and we got a full panel today. Joining me as always, Dirt Nap Dave.
Hello.
And Nubsy Slow.
Chill, boy.
And sitting in the studio with us today, we got my buddy coming back, the PRO, Mr. Chris Howe. How's it going, man?
What's going on, guys? Glad to have you. Glad to be here.
Lisa, glad to have you. Yeah, it's his show now. Fuck us.
What's PRO stand for?
Sound it out.
Pro?
Good job.
I don't get it.
I'm still waiting for the punchline.
Almost.
Hooked on phonics with Nubsy.
That sounds about right.
Pissed right off.
There we go. See? I thought it was an acronym for something.
That's what we
Pissed
right off.
That's right. Boom.
And then on the phone with me, I have El Vato Negro himself, Mr. Tony Bova. How's it going, brother?
Oh, man, it's going great. It's going great.
So, big day today. We're going to be covering NXT TakeOver from last night, which was
just excited,
outstanding. And then we're going to be getting into that Royal Rumble preview.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
So, with NXT last night, I have to say immediately the match that I think stole the night was Aleister Black versus Adam Cole, Extreme Rules. If for only one spot that literally made me jump to my feet and go, oh my God, he's fucking dead.
Can I guess?
Was
it the table spot or the ladder spot?
Neither.
The chair spot?
Oh my God.
Oh, when he had
Where they had the chairs.
The chair backs were together and he fucking
took the
flipped
Death Valley driver on it.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus
that was
Christ.
great.
That was the most ridiculous thing.
Is he to that point yet, though? Did we ruin it for him?
What?
He said he's watching the match now.
Oh, Tony? Tony, did you see that?
Yes, I just got over that part.
Yes.
I mean, literally like
Awesome.
2 seconds ago.
It's fucking crazy, right?
But because you started recording, I didn't want to scream in your ear.
And that's what I loved. And that's what I loved about. That's what I loved about Adam. He looked at it, and the way he sold the story to set up that spot. I just loved it. He did
sell that spot good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So good. And you just see the passion in this in his and Alistair's face. They were both emoting so well.
I'm going to tell you right now. You know who Adam Cole reminds me so much?
Shawn Michaels. That's what I'm saying.
Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
I knew it.
He looks like Dolph. If you look at his face, like his facial expressions and shit, he looks like a younger Dolph now. And however, I think that Adam has that jump start of having the benefit of watching so many other guys now before him, to where maybe Adam Cole can be utilized properly, unlike Dolph Ziggler.
And the only thing about your commentary on it that I have to disagree with is the fact that you're saying it stole. I was fucking pumped for that. It stole the show.
Oh.
That's whenever people say a match is going to steal the show, it's an unexpected, like, oh my God, look what happened.
Well, then okay,
They
we're
deliver.
Gonna go with
They deliver.
stole the show. Velveteen Dream.
That's
Velveteen Dream.
He stole the last two takeovers.
Jesus Christ, man! First with Alistair, and then last
elbow drop.
Cash.
That elbow, that
Yeah,
finish. When he jumped off the post.
The cartwheel Death Valley driver's the best.
It's
the best.
And he's only been working for what, 3 years?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Holy
2 years.
I look forward to him.
No independent work whatsoever.
Yeah.
2 years.
Showed up at the Performance Center, and I remember when we saw him the first time was 2 years ago.
As Patrick
in
Clark.
Evansville?
Yeah.
That was 2 years ago?
Yes.
I thought it was last year.
No, that was 2 years ago.
Okay.
And then last year he came out as Velveteen Dream.
Well,
whenever
we saw him, it was a Patrick Clark experience at that time.
Yeah. And it was just like, what the fuck is this dude doing? Like, you couldn't really understand his gimmick or his character. Now he's found it.
And his music and everything and the entrance and the way he sold that fucking knee strike spitting out his mouthpiece. I fucking loved that. I love that.
I legit, at first, I was like, oh, he got fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Like, he duped me.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a great pump fake in the NFL where you follow the camera, too, because the cameraman got faked.
And the fact that he beat Chris fucking Hero made it even that much better.
He fucked piss taco.
Faggot ass.
You're not a big fan.
No,
Oh,
I hate Cassius Ono, Chris Hero, whatever you want to call him.
Oh, no.
He's a piece of shit.
Oh no.
He said, "Oh no."
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No, I don't. I'm not. I mean, I enjoy his role. I enjoy him in his role because he does. He's a little stiff, and that's fun. But everybody beats him because, yeah, that's cool too. I like that he loses a lot.
The other
I'm good
thing
with
is too, Cassius is always in the doghouse because he won't get his ass to the gym, and now he wants to accentuate it by wearing 2 size too small
T-shirts.
basketball jerseys and T-shirts, and I'm like, bruh.
With them legs.
Dude,
With them milky
it
thighs.
looked like a Waffle House waitress last night when that camera zoomed in on the back of his legs, and it looked like somebody beat him with a bag of nickels.
It looked, yeah. It looked,
Oh,
yeah.
it looked like cottage
like
cheese.
he did that. What is it called when people lay on beds and nails?
Plank.
But he just sat on. He just sat on one.
Oh.
He just sat on the bed of nails. You know?
Did you see that, Tony?
Oh yeah.
yeah. That was. It was
That stole the
I
show.
just, it's
Cassius
crazy,
Ohno's
lately,
back
there's just the way that they're selling is just like unbelievable. It's nuts.
Oh no, we were talking about Cassius Ohno's legs,
The back of him.
like how it looks.
Yeah. I saw that.
He said, "Ugh."
You slice up some peaches. You slice up some peaches and serve them with the side of
Cassius
back
Ohno comes out. I
thigh.
try
Cottage
Cottage
cheese.
to. Yeah. I lost attention when he changed from Chris Hero.
He's like,
Yeah.
you guys, seriously, we can stop it. Every town that we're in has a CC's. It's only $5 and change. Salad bar, you can, and now you get your own pizza. Come on, guys. All right. And Almas used to go out and eat with him before he got with that chick, and she straightened him out. And now he's champion. And that was why
Did he really?
that was why Almas sucked so bad because he used to road trip with
horse shit.
fucking Cassius Ohno, and now he got with a lady that straightened him out. She's like,
She's like, "No, you're not."
how about that?
Hanging out with
how
him
about
anymore.
that? That was a fucking main event.
It was good.
I was
Great-
like, how are they going to
great-
follow that?
Great
John-
storytelling. To me, there was too many false finishes, but the storytelling was great.
That double knee strike to the post.
Oh my god.
Shit,
dude.
yeah. On the apron? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That was my spot of the match.
That was
for
fucking
sure.
sick.
You say that there were too many false finishes. I don't feel like at first I started to think that after about the 4th one, and then I was like, "Fuck no, just keep going, keep going." How long can you make this match? Just keep going. Fuck, you're on the network.
They
It's not like
fought forever.
you don't have time constraints.
Right,
Fuck you.
yeah, right.
It can run for 4 hours if they wanted to. If they wanted to wrestle for 4 hours, they could.
They did that at a takeover last year. It was,
dude, it went like almost 40 minutes over, something like that.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
it was awesome.
When you've got 2 guys that are on their game,
It was a
at the
Nakamura.
velocity.
They were.
Nakamura somebody.
Oh yeah, when you got 2 guys that are on their game at the velocity that they were last night, you don't tell them to take it home.
Right.
Like if you're the referee and whoever's in the back watching in gorilla position, that dude's responsibility is to get in the referee's ear and say, "Tell them to fight forever." Like you become a fan in the
Hey,
crowd. Like tell
guys
them to
ain't
keep
done
going until they are ready. Like until they feel like they're going to die, and then they can take it home.
That's why Hunter's so good in that gorilla.
Oh.
Him and Shawn Michaels do that gorilla position a lot at those big NXT
man.
events.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, son.
And I'm sure Shawn was beating off to watching that.
Oh, dude.
That's what Shawn used to do back in his day. He'd go for 40 minutes and wouldn't stop.
He was probably watching that going, "Hey, I remember when I was Johnny Gargano and Almas was a ladder."
Yeah.
I've done this.
Razor Ramon gets shit on so much about that match, but he was great in that match.
He was great in that match, but you didn't get
He
to
was
see.
he was overshadowed.
Yeah, oh yeah, because the shit that Sean did just with the ladder
Yeah.
was.
The splash.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
that was
That was innovative for them to splash off the top of the ladder.
That was crazy.
And now Jeff Hardy tries to kill himself every time he gets on a ladder.
It's like, wait, I need a taller ladder.
It's got to be a
40
20-footer.
feet.
Yeah, right.
40 feet, I can do it.
Oh,
I know.
What was that, Tony?
Oh no, my phone cut out. I thought I lost the call, but I'm good. I'm good.
Oh no, if that happens, you just call back.
All right.
I'm here.
So what? Hey Tony, what? Like I know that you're not to the end yet, so you haven't seen Gargano and Almas, but what's been your favorite match so far?
Well, but I did see the Gargano match. I kind of was jumping around a little bit, so I jumped over and watched that one. But Undisputed Era.
That was
that tag team match was sick.
AOP.
I love because the reason is I'm a fan of tag team wrestling back in the day. I always liked the stories that they were able to tell, and so I'm a big fan of tag team wrestling, and that was a great. Chris and O'Reilly are just killing it right now, so I'm loving what they're doing.
Well, and Authors of Pain, those are two big men that can just absolutely work their asses off.
They're agile as fuck.
Oh my God. It's like having two Bam Bam Bigelows that are in better shape.
I think.
Or Bam Bam Invader from back in New Japan.
Razor.
Yes.
No, Akeem.
Akam,
the newer of the two. He's made some fucking strides as a fucking wrestler in the last year and a half.
He's the one that took basically the beat down, got his leg worked on last night. Yeah, that was Akam, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And those guys they're stiff, but they're safe. And it's crazy because that spot that they did on that clothesline on the apron.
On the apron, yes.
That was. I
thought he killed Bobby Fish. I was just
so
like, Bobby
good.
Fish just died. Like
That
Bobby
was so
Fish,
good.
Bobby Fish tried to stop that clothesline from happening.
What?
And Akam was like, "Fuck you, bitch!
That exploder.
I'm Albanian.
suplex,
I'll kill
though.
you."
That exploder suplex Bobby Fish put on. God, yeah, it was art.
Speaking of exploder, the capture suplex that
Velveteen Dream.
Alistair and
Adam.
yes, wasn't it Adam that caught him
What?
in the capture man? There was one of the matches last night. Just had this. No, it was Gargano. Gargano caught Almas and flipped him upside down with that. Well, he did a release overhead belly to belly, but I'm pretty sure he also caught him in a capture suplex. And the way he snapped it was just like,
Oh, dude.
oh, he's dead.
And the spear counter.
Oh,
That was
through the
fucking
ropes.
epic. When he
yeah, he did the Randy Orton
and that was so
DDT.
strong, dude. That was just strength, and that it was big. That was a big spot. It was such a fun night of wrestling. I love NXT. It's such a great caveat, a great lead in into the Rumble. It's such a bright out. I have such great high hopes for the future of the E, man.
Have you noticed that they have started to let the main roster talent explore a little bit more here than the last year?
It's had nothing. NXT as a brand has had nothing but a positive influence on
Seth Rollins
everything.
does more shit now in the last 6 months than I've ever seen him allowed to do.
Well, the blackout's back.
Yeah.
The curtain stomp
Dude,
is back.
when he broke that out 2 weeks ago, I marked out.
Of
course you did.
Dude, I screamed. I was like,
I didn't know what happened.
Vince is going to fire you.
That's what I was thinking. No, Seth, why?
He just burnt it down.
Curb stop. Fuck, he's fired.
He just burnt it down.
And Balor was just like his neck, everything.
That's why I like Seth Rollins so much.
What's that, Tony?
I said, why? But the one thing is why do they got to bring it back on Martin Luther King Day?
That's fucked up.
There was a meme on I saw that.
El
meme.
Vato
Good
Negro
point.
with the strike.
That's a point right there.
That just made it even
He said,
better.
right before he did it, he said, "This is what happens when you fuck with a bull."
I wonder if that
You just fucked with the wrong bull.
think that was Titus O'Neil's doing.
Oh my god! There we go. How far out are we gonna go up to our shoulders? We're up to our chest now, boys. We might as well.
Well, I mean, we don't work for WWE. We don't make the racist calls.
I know, right?
That wasn't. No.
Fuck. Damn it.
I know, right? All right. So we'll just stay chesty. How about that? Let's go.
Speaking of chest deep, so Tony, you can't see it right now, but on the video playback, you'll catch it. Dirt Nap is wearing a hoodie with cut off sleeves.
Of course.
And the front of it says future veterinarian. And he says there's a story. So before we continue with the wrestling, I need to get this story. Since we're chest deep.
Okay, so we're chest deep. Hopefully there's a good shot of the hoodie here. So it's been a year. Me and Cassie have been dating for a year, and for our 1-year anniversary, we exchanged gifts. One of my gifts was a blanket that she had made with pictures of us throughout the year, and another one was this hoodie. This hoodie, she's been trying to get me to have a strictly plant-based diet with a couple of different articles and research. With some research and articles. Hold on. No.
Time out. Is this based on an old commercial?
No.
Okay.
Nope. And she's been wanting me. She's wanted me to. She's been wanting me to have a strictly plant-based diet. She's been wanting me to become a vegetarian.
Yeah.
She thought that she ordered. She got this offline.
I love that woman.
She got this offline.
I love that woman.
She thought it said
she is adorable.
Future vegetarian. This is how long. This is what happened. Okay, so she orders it offline. So what she had to do is go to the website. Look through all of the available selection of materials and hoodies and colors and words and phrases and symbols and everything else. Select this product. Size this product. Add this product to her cart. Go to checkout. Select shipping. Place order. Receive a confirmation email.
With a picture of it, most likely.
Tracking email. Tracking notifications. Shipping updates. Delivery confirmation. She received the package, opened the box, removed the hoodie from the box, folded the hoodie, and put the hoodie in a gift bag with gift-wrapped paper. Presented the gift to me. Full, and the entire time she thought it said future vegetarian on it. She gave me the gift and was in the kitchen. I was like, here, you can this is your second gift. I hope you love it. I pull it out and I'm like, what the fuck? Future veterinarian? What the fuck am I? What the fuck is this? And I'm like, what is this? She's like, yeah, I got you that for, so because you're going to be a vegetarian eventually. And I'm like, what? And so that conversation happened. And then we both made the realization at the exact same time that she thought she got me a hoodie that said future vegetarian. So whenever we travel and go to any kind of places that's awesome, we're going to take pictures and I'm going to wear this hoodie and it's going to say future veterinarian on it. I'm 35.
I didn't know he was going back to school, brother.
Yeah, right.
It's awesome.
My God.
I love you, baby. Happy anniversary.
I love that woman.
She's going to go back and listen to this. She's going to be like, God damn it, I'm going to kill you.
I know, I cleared it. I cleared this one.
He was like, babe, I got to talk about this on the show. Like,
so she actually brought it up, and I before I cleared it with her, but I was gonna, like, as we were leaving, I'm gonna tell that story. Nice. So it was awesome.
Oh, my
so
God.
I'll be Dr. Hall.
Tony's not even here, and he's laughing in Iowa or Idaho.
What the fuck is the difference? There's not much difference. It's like they're like 50 feet apart.
Iowa and Idaho, that's where the sea monsters are on my map.
I don't know. Shit, neither one of those places. Potatoes and fucking people farming them. Talking about it and shit. The dude doesn't even have a football team to root for, so he's got to go for the Raiders. I mean, I understand because they're an awesome team. They have their ups and downs. John Madden and stuff.
The Raiders fan since LA Raiders when I was in LA.
Word.
So kind of...
Word. You left LA for Idaho? Was that a choice? Hey, Tony, was moving to Idaho a choice? Did you get like a job promotion or something, or was that done as a child?
No. Well, when I met my wife, she's from here, so that's why I moved here.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
That's a good
Excellent reason.
See?
No, we stay in LA.
Good also, man. I gotta say, if you're ever on Tony's Facebook, because you're friends with him, aren't you?
No.
No? Okay.
We're just
on Body Slam Forum?
Boom.
Right. So if you go and you look at his pictures and you see pictures of his family, you cannot help but look and go, God damn, that is a really great looking family. Like they just.
So that's where it's at.
They click.
Yeah,
It's in Idaho.
It's in Idaho.
I get it now.
Hey, was he the one that was on your live feed when you were drunk as fuck?
Yes,
that
that's
was
him.
the funniest goddamn thing I ever seen.
I miss
Because you haven't been drunk in forever, and now that I've seen it come out, I'm like, okay, this has to happen. Basically, a Velcro Pygmy concert. We need to do that again,
Right.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, he's gonna be dual live casting with me tonight during the Rumble on Bulldog's Body Slam Forum.
Nice.
We're gonna provide alternate commentary
Yeah,
because Michael Cole sucks.
I gotta be at work.
he's terrible.
You gotta work.
But you're going to drown out Corey Graves.
Hey, I saw that they were
not gonna
hiring
drown him
at the
PG though.
at the at Arc Lanes. They're
Oh, yeah.
hiring out there.
Yeah,
So
Oh, that could be $1 an
got-
hour pay raise.
I got a
Nubs.
promotion. You know, I'm
Did
a,
you?
okay, so
I'm
you're
assistant
Are you the-
7-lane barrel manager now.
Oh, damn.
Bowling lane manager now.
he's like, instead of saying ballin', he's like bowling.
He said Berlin Lane.
Yeah, that's what we call. That's the street slang for it.
The Berlin
Could you
alley.
imagine,
Yeah.
instead of MVP doing ballin',
Berlin.
bowling, and then he dropped that
Bowling,
elbow? I mean,
yeah.
I'd
I'd love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did an underhanded like wrist flip
Fucking MVK
Instead of
over here.
instead of the overhand.
what'd you call it?
MVK.
Most valuable nubs.
You are the best nubs out of all of us.
Oh.
Nice.
Definitely.
And this week of Nubsy Slow versus the English
now?
language.
I
Look
said
in
burring.
the group of us, fourth best beard. Yeah, fourth best.
Third best.
I actually says it on my Dirt Nap Day page.
What, fourth best beard?
Best
Third
biceps,
best
third best beard.
beard.
Best biceps, third best
Yeah.
beard. Yeah.
First place biceps, third place beard.
Can we go back to the blanket full of pictures over the years?
Yeah,
Yes.
The
We
fuck
can.
is up with that?
yeah. It's just pictures of me and her together through the past year. At NXT,
Women love that shit.
Yeah, well, I love it too.
I would've
Hell,
been like,
it's
no.
a really comfortable blanket.
I would have been that's creepy.
Yeah,
No.
what?
I would have been that's creepy. No.
She wrote "Spectacular Travis" on it, really fancy letters
Yeah,
too.
well, that just seals the deal.
Yeah, in cursive. It's
Travis Stash.
she spent like
What?
4 hours on it.
Time out.
editing,
Time out. What just happened there?
Travis Flash Spectacular.
comma. I think he
He did not say that
I know.
at all. It was like Travis by that.
I know. You know.
No,
you understood.
I understood what he said.
Exactly.
I understood what he said.
Yeah.
Rusev couldn't understand what he's saying.
I've been up 28 hours.
God damn it, Rusev's fucking great, okay?
Rusev Day, son.
Especially, dude, he's fucking great. Period. Just
He is so. Do you know that Rusev
They have a
Day
calendar.
is the #1 selling shirt?
Yeah.
they have a calendar out now.
They haven't put it on
Every
sale
day is
once.
Rusev Day.
They don't. The exclusions apply, and it's the fucking Rusev Day shirt. It's it pissed me off.
That's the #1 shirt. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Supply and demand, right?
You can get John Cena shit, buy one get one half off.
Yeah.
That's because
Not a
there's
Rusev
14 different ones. There's only one Rusev Day shirt,
Isn't Jinder Mahal shirt excluded from that too? The Maharaja?
the modern day one.
Is that
Yeah.
because it sucks?
Well, no,
Yeah,
because
it's 'cause
that
it's
many
selling.
people in India.
Jinder's fucking great.
Yeah, yes.
He
he's fun.
gives out sleeper slams.
Cobra Clutch Slam.
Yeah.
Talking about the
What does he call it? The
Masala.
masala.
The
masala.
The Kalass.
the Colossus.
The Kalass.
The chicken tikka.
Oh, it's the Curry Crusher. How racist can we get? Yeah,
Top
like
of the shoulders. We're up here to the top of the shoulders now. But Jinder Mahal deserves it for for how racist he was against Nakamura.
Oh my god.
Naki Murray.
Oh,
Yes,
Dude, he did the slam
Yeah.
thing.
Not
He
just
did- I
me.
mean, it was like breakfast at Tiffany's all over again. I fucking swear to God.
fuck.
It was so racist.
Talking about the song.
Damn. No, I'm talking about the movie with the Asian landlord from the movie.
I never
He's
seen
like,
the movie.
oh, blah, you know, oh, my God, you would do my fried rice, oh, no, freeze, you know, that whole, I mean, it's super fucking
Wasn't that
racist.
Mickey Rourke?
No, it was, no, that was, it was breakfast at Tiffany's.
I can't deal with this motherfucker today. Oh my God.
It's Mickey Rourke. Are you talking, is that the guy from
Nubsy has
Rocky?
lost it. No, Mickey.
No,
God, you
no,
guys
Mickey-
fucking up
the wrestler.
Mickey
Yeah.
Rourke
The wrestler.
is
The bag.
is the dude from Sin City,
Iron Man 2.
Marlboro, Harley Davidson, the Marlboro Man. Yeah. He's in
The Wrestler.
Yeah.
I'm the Ram.
He was thinking,
I'm the Ram.
Randy the Ram.
He was thinking Mickey Rooney, and
I'm still here.
You're thinking of Burgess Meredith, who played Mick in Rocky. This shit has fucking railed. What has happened?
I'm not.
here?
We haven't even made
Mickey.
it 2 miles down the track, and the train's.
my God, the train is on fire.
Is there two different
Ice
Breakfast
Train
at
would be
Tiffany's?
upset.
It's a movie. It's an old movie.
Yeah, like, who's in it?
Only me and-
Audrey Hepburn?
Yes, Audrey Hepburn.
Who the fuck I get Mickey Rourke from?
I don't. You were the one that said Mickey Rourke.
I know.
Nobody caught that.
Nope.
You mean
What?
we didn't catch it?
We.
They caught it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fair.
Who are
That's
y'all
fair.
talking?
What happened?
Oh, never mind. It's cool.
I wanna know.
Whenever I said the train is on fire, he goes, Ice Train would be upset.
Ice Train.
Oh,
from
you don't know Ice
WCW?
Train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big
used
fella?
used to team with Scott Flash Norton.
The Norton.
Fire and Ice.
Fire
Fire and Ice.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That was a Japanese murder tag team duo right there.
That got shit on in WCW.
They were
With all due respect
killers.
to Scott Norton, Ice Train was terrible.
Yeah, he was terrible.
He was terrible.
But
Scott Norton was great.
when they
He
were in
was so
Japan,
good.
they fucking
They were
destroyed
MDK.
people. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That was a Scott Norton was a monster in Japan. He was
He was
huge
IWGP
there.
champ.
Yeah, he
Fuck
was
yeah.
huge there.
He was
That
the
dude a
next big
beast.
thing after Vader.
Yeah, he was able to do the moonsault and shit,
Yeah.
and being 300 pounds.
And they never let him fucking do it in WCW.
I seen it once. I remember seeing. How would I know? I seen it. I remember.
You're thinking
seeing
of
it.
Hugh Morris.
Nope. No, I'm not. I
Bill
remember-
DeMont?
Bill DeMott was great.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was.
yeah.
He's a terrible fucking coach, but
I don't know. That Penn State coach was
he
pretty
just
bad.
got his job. Yeah,
I mean, he's no Jerry Sandusky.
he
Yeah.
got his job because
He's no Larry
because
Nassar.
of who he knew. Yeah.
Too soon? Too soon.
What was that this week?
175 years, bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Hey,
need to start
Tony,
reading
are you
USA Today.
enjoying this?
Oh man, I'm just sitting back and just taking it all in, man.
I think, what the fuck did I get myself into?
Right.
Do they still have? They don't have pay by the minute phone plans in Idaho, do they?
Well, I'm actually on a free phone app right now.
Boom. See, the future has reached there too. Perfect.
Not just Amish people. Yay.
I love internet though, but
Hey, dude. I mean, we just got a Chipotle like a year and a half ago.
We
It's
did.
cool, man.
For real. We did.
It's not like Evansville is a cutting edge of anything. So
No, literally, Panda Express just opened up
Yeah,
here.
man.
And
like
Zax
4 months
Zaxby's.
Jasmine, yeah.
ago. Yeah,
we got
Zaxby's.
2 of them now.
We getting ready to get a Costco.
If you said Cheesecake Factory, I would have flipped.
Yeah, we're getting ready to get a Costco. That's craziness.
And Dick's has moved around a couple of times.
we call them swinging dicks now.
and get this though,
They moved
Idaho
across the street.
Finally got a Popeye's chicken.
Idaho got a Popeyes.
The whole state got a Popeyes chicken? Like, what?
There's one in Boise. There's one in Boise.
Right in
Yeah.
the middle of the blue football field.
I love that. Oh.
Right in the potato field, yeah.
Hey, you know what? I love you guys because I know I've been able to learn a lot more about your geography based on which Five Guys I go into. I'm able to learn a new town in Idaho because that's where all the potatoes in every Five Guys I've ever been in has been from, and they tell you the potato of the day and what town it's from. You don't have anything to do with that, dude.
God damn it.
Butt lick
I
Idaho.
don't know.
It's like I'm in IT. What are you talking about, dude?
Guys over here.
We got 73 IT people in Idaho.
So, let's see. Oh, women's title match last night in NXT.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
I was on the fence until the very end, and then I was like, okay, that was all right. It was well done.
But
Baszler doesn't do anything for me. She is not.
the spotlight too soon.
Yeah, she needed to be built up.
It's like she wasn't even that good of an MMA fighter.
I would have rather seen Ember Moon versus Billie Kay or Peyton Royce.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Why aren't they? You know,
Top tier. Yeah.
I mean, I get they're getting ready to get called up, but you know why? I would have rather seen him and Maroon and Nikki Cross.
Oh
That would
God.
be cool.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That bitch is crazy.
Yeah.
She's great.
She's
Screaming?
yeah.
She's great.
She's like rock with no music.
She deserves a run.
Screaming and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, what's wrong with you?
She deserves a run. She definitely deserves a run with a belt.
Yeah.
She's
What else did
wonderful with it.
we? What else did we get last night from NXT?
All the new people who get to
Kenneth
keep their
Lorraine
names.
came in.
I wonder if they're
Oh,
going to
dude.
get to keep their names.
I already said
War Machine, EC3.
EC3's keeping his name from what I heard.
Yeah, that's
Well,
awesome.
I even said before we started recording,
Ricochet? Yeah.
before you got here, me and Chris were talking, and I was like, "How weird is it that Trevor is there?" Ricochet.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's what
I
he's
know.
known by Trevor Ricochet Man is going to be his.
Yeah, like
name.
I know.
That's
I know.
horrible.
Like I know Trevor.
I like it.
Yeah.
Like, Trevor's from fucking
But-
Paducah, and we were just talking about how we saw him when he was like a 16, 17-year-old kid at the Coliseum.
He
Right.
used to rock a big old fro back
Yes,
in the day.
and I mean he was talented then, and you could tell like, oh, he doesn't belong with these people.
Chuck
It's like
Taylor.
watching
Chuck Taylor
Micahs.
wrestled down there.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, Chuck Taylor.
And yeah, seeing Micahs in the middle of the shows that he's
Yeah. You
Use.
see, and it's glaringly obvious. Like, oh my God, please come get him out of here.
I'm still trying to figure out how Micahs isn't in NXT yet.
he's been to the Performance Center. It's
Several-
just-
No, I know.
Triple H.
Yeah.
Triple H was standing up in the catwalk recording Micah's workout,
Yeah.
like recording him on his phone. Like, I think it's just one of those. Look, I'll tell you what Micah's weakness is, and I've told him this. It's your promo game, bruh.
Yep.
And I've told him, I was like, anytime when you're ready to fix it, you come to me, and I'm gonna fix your fucking promo game.
I noticed when he's a heel, when he cuts his better promos, when he gets himself worked up, and he screams. When he's just cutting a basic promo like what me and you're doing talking,
Right.
Yeah, and I've told him that.
Because he's too nice of a guy in real life.
Yep.
So when he's calm, it just seems
But-
like there's a baby face trying to
but
play
his-
a heel. Like Natty. Not, it's like watching a baby face, a true baby face trying to act like a heel. But when Micahs gets worked up
Yeah.
and you see that anger shift in his face, but he can only bring it out when he starts yelling at somebody.
His in-ring work is second to none of
Oh
any
my
independent
God,
wrestler
he-
I've seen
oh.
around in this region.
Yeah. He's amazing.
To me, he's a cross between Kofi Kingston and Ricochet when I watch him work.
Yeah.
He's yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's so, and it is really glaringly obvious because I've been taking in a lot of indie wrestling in the past year. Whenever I see him work, it's far and above everybody.
we
else,
all need
even
to
the
get
guy that
together
he
and-
works with. I
So
go.
new,
I
new,
go.
new Focus Wrestling's back on Wednesday nights now. We need to all start going together. Yeah.
I take my niece. I was there 2 weeks ago when they were at the Coliseum for the one show.
You may not want to take your niece if me and Bulldog ever show up.
Yeah.
This
This is going to be vile.
But
Do we need to show up in suits like we talked about and do commentary from the stands? And wear headsets?
We literally were talking
you guys
about
go and poop on people too.
yes, and just wearing headsets and
That's
suits
so great.
in the crowd, like and start doing commentary.
And
for
what's
the
bad
match.
is we couldn't keep a straight face. We'd be laughing the whole fucking
It'd
time.
be stupid as fuck. But now with like Facebook live cast,
Oh.
I mean Jesus Christ, man, we can really give some people some
You
entertainment.
can give him, and what you can do is
he can take his phone
and
and
videotape
show the
crowd
ring.
and be the main screen, and then the two of you on your phone.
Yeah,
do
and
the
then join
dual
them
cast.
together.
Yeah.
Right.
That'll be
Yeah.
that's
Skylar's down there too.
Yeah,
Is
he
he
is.
wor- is he
He's
working?
wrestling.
Yeah, he's
working.
wrestling.
He worked 2 weeks ago. It was fantastic.
Boy.
Rob Conway's down there too.
Yeah,
What?
it's fantastic.
Just look at me. No, that's
Renee
Renee
Dupree.
Dupree.
and Sylvain Garnier. Yeah. My bad. Yeah.
Rob Conway.
I love that
Iron
you
Man.
immediately knew what I was doing, though.
the French tickler.
Okay, now
Remember that?
we've
Bobby
got-
Roode in the U.S. Open title challenge. Boom.
Pre-show. The pre-show.
That's
Looking
on pre-show?
forward to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fucking sucking.
Why?
Yeah,
Why? He's got spots.
You got
You make the
Yeah.
most of it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck that. It's
you got
perspective.
you
dude.
got to have stuff on the pre-show to
The
get people
New
to watch
Day
it.
still hasn't. Has the New Day even had a match? Or who was it? It wasn't.
Wait, yeah.
the New
When was
Day.
the last time that the
The New Day won at WrestleMania, or
No,
even had like
the
what was
Usos
that?
had the
That's
Usos have not had a
Yeah,
WrestleMania match except for the Battle Royal that they were just in.
exactly.
The one that dipshit
Baron.
fucking won.
Baron Corbin.
Mojo Rawley.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Hey,
fun.
you don't speak disparagingly of Baron Corbin.
No.
Baron Corbin.
That is Undertaker 2.0.
You sure about that?
Yes,
I don't know.
That's what he said. He said that for a few people now. But
Yeah, he
No.
said it for Elias too.
Undertaker. No, I never said Undertaker
No,
was Elias.
Baron's
when
great.
when he went for the old school, he's
He
like,
wants, and if,
Oh
and for
no,
some
I didn't
reason,
know. I
he's got a
called out
boner
that
for-
Elias did old school.
okay.
That was cool as shit. Did you see that happen? I was like,
He's taken.
man, he just totally did an Undertaker exclusive move. Mark somewhere going,
Hey, that's
one of the
three things I can still do with it.
Mark's hips ain't climbing up to
Hey.
that top rope.
Hey.
Now the gyros don't turn
Knock
that
it the fuck
way.
off about Taker, goddamn it.
What? I'm sorry.
That's his boy.
He's never been mine.
I will say this.
I love him.
I love
his involvement.
I
Every
love
story, but
Taker.
I've never
He
been
was
the-
never
Everything that I've heard
Yeah,
since he has had his hip surgery, apparently he's worked out in the ring a few times, and they said he
he can still go.
gets around a
Well, if
lot
he
better
can
than he
still
did
go.
last year at Mania.
Yeah, if he could still go, then
He was-
awesome. Good for him.
well,
Jerry Lawler still
which-
draws a crowd.
I hope he
Which
breaks
is
Cena's
70.
neck at Mania.
Harsh.
a little bit
How
lower
dare you.
tombstone, a la Owen Hart.
Oh, legs out. Whoops.
Like that.
On purpose.
Choke slam him over the top rope.
Upside down. Boy, you turn me.
Call it the St. Peter.
Inside out.
Oh, St. Peter choke slam.
Nice.
Crucified upside
What is it
down.
about when we start talking wrestling? We get off the tracks and just go in
dude,
different
fine.
directions. It is.
the
It's
best.
because our personalities are better than 99.9% of the typical marks. And
Oh, you mean the Philly fans?
which, by the way,
Fuck Philadelphia, by the way.
Right, right.
let's just bring this
I'm
up.
not a big fan.
You do realize that
Like Frank
no
Reynolds
matter
is the
what
best
happens,
representation of
no matter what
Philadelphia ever.
happens next week, that city's gonna burn to the ground. Right?
You know what?
If they lose,
I pray to God Roman Reigns wins the Rumble tonight just to say fuck you, Philadelphia.
Yes, me too.
Fuck you, Philadelphia.
I'm for
Shut
it. You
up.
found my pick
You know,
too.
so you guys know Kenny Omega dropped the title last night.
He did.
And everybody's talking about, well, it's basically to set up him and Cody Rhodes.
Yep.
And everybody's talking about, well, can he show up at the Rumble tonight? No, fuck that. Because if he shows up, Philly will want him to win. And then when he gets eliminated, Philly will fucking just boycott the rest of the Rumble. So no, fuck them. They don't deserve that.
They don't deserve Kenny Omega.
you know what we all deserve.
Daniel Bryan winning the Royal
No,
Rumble.
you know what we all deserve as our Rumble winner.
Edge.
Who wants to walk with Elias?
That's
I
one
was
of
gonna
my
go.
pits. For
I was
Rumble.
gonna go Kurt Hawkins.
He finally gets a win in the biggest. He's like, oh
The
my
But
biggest
then the
win of his
reality hits him of who's the champion's gonna be, and he's like, "Can I give this to someone else?"
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whoever walks out as Universal Champion.
Yeah.
Kurt Hawkins
Whoever's
is gonna die.
whoever's gonna wrestle. So it's gonna be Braun Strowman
It's gonna be
versus Roman
Strowman.
Reigns. No, it's Strowman Reigns.
What?
I don't know.
372.
What's that?
Strowman Reigns 372. That's how many times they've wrestled.
Really?
I'm just
I
throwing
believe it
I'm
by
throwing a
now.
number out there.
Oh, okay.
You're already upset about it. So that was such one of my favorite.
I like Roman Reigns.
I do. Too.
I do.
Yeah.
So Darknap, who's your Rumble pick?
My
Dude.
Rumble pick. I think they're going to go a SmackDown direction again this year. They have to. They have to in order because Roman can't win. Roman can't win the Rumble. We all know what happened. We all know what happens. Everybody shits on it, and they don't want people to shit on it. They want people to have fun for it. So I mean, Roman he has declared. So there is. I mean, and that could be the way they go. I'll be behind whatever it is. But if I have to say, I think a setup, a Nakamura.
Who's your head pick?
Nakamura setup.
Who's your head pick?
Nakamura.
Who's your heart pick?
Roman.
That's who you want to
God
win.
damn, why?
Daniel Bryan is my heart pick.
Okay,
actually.
okay.
Okay. I'm with
That's
that.
really. I mean, because he gets up on the corner and does his yes thing again. So it's in there, and there's that little hope. I know.
He's dying inside right now. Like PRO is just dying inside right now.
Yep.
It's whatever.
I know.
All right, PRO. Who is your head pick?
So if they go the SmackDown direction, Nakamura.
Yeah.
If they go the Raw direction, Finn Balor.
See,
My heart pick, Baron Corbin. My heart pick is Baron Corbin.
oh, that would
Because
be
I think he's finally climbed out of the doghouse from yelling at who he yelled at last year to I don't know what happened. I think he's finally out of the
He hurt
doghouse.
someone's feelings, and in this day and age of feelings matter.
Doc Hendricks.
Speaking of
He
Corbin,
talked ill to Doc Hendricks.
speaking of Corbin and Nakamura,
Yeah, wasn't it?
Were the
Wasn't it Michael Hayes that he...
I don't know.
was the RKO spot on SmackDown when Orton came out of nowhere and dropped Nakamura not fucking
In the
fantastic?
middle- in the
Randy
middle.
Orton is still the smoothest worker WWE has, and it's not even fucking close.
No.
That was great.
Yeah,
Period, not
I
even
will
close.
agree with that.
The
If
timing-
his personality could match his in-ring
Dude,
work...
when he slid in and hit Nakamura right as you getting ready to do the Kinshasa, I was like, holy fuck, where'd he come from?
Yeah, the camera didn't even fucking know.
No.
What to say.
All right, Nubsy,
Uh,
who's your head pick? Like, who do you realistically think's gonna win?
let's say I want Balor to win. That's what I want.
Who's your heart pick?
Wow.
Juventud Guerrero.
Surprise, bitches!
And Jericho comes out and calls him Quasi Juice.
That's my heart pick.
God. Why do I talk to him? Why do I turn his mic on?
Because 65% of the time it works every time. Yeah.
I'm sticking with Juventud.
He said
Dude.
Juventud Guerrero.
You know, when the clock strikes zero and I hear dun, 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 I'm going to think of you.
Yes.
He knew!
Does he come out maskless or with a mask?
Oh, he comes out like Messi
Half.
Tools.
Half. Hey,
Version with the Mexican.
so Tony, who's your Tony? Who's your head pick to win Rumble?
My head pick is Finn Balor. 'Cause,
Wow.
they got to bring out the Balor Club and really push a big storyline because he never lost the belt type stuff.
Yep.
And
That's
Yep.
yeah.
they
Yep.
come out with it.
That is the point that I was going to make
Wow.
when I
That's a
I
good-
picked my head pick as Finn Balor. That's still unresolved, man. That's a huge deal.
But does he really want to climb in the ring with Brock?
Oh, absolutely. Are you
Yeah.
kidding? Do you know the fucking caliber of match? I guarantee you Brock Lesnar, at the beginning of that match, for the first 10 minutes of it, Brock Lesnar will beat the fucking dog shit out of him.
Or let Finn get his spots in?
Then Finn will catch him with something.
Kind of like
And
AJ did in
take-
Survivor Series.
Yes, and then take Brock down.
It'll have to
And-
be an Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
That's the only
That was
story.
that was
That's
fantastic.
the only way it's done. That was the best way Brock could have lost that match.
Well,
that was
Yeah,
It was good until Goldberg got involved.
well. It's
as are most things in life. Oh, this was great. Oh, there's Bill.
oh, here comes the Goldberg.
Where's Dwayne? We need Gilbert.
Oh, Gilbert was fucking awesome.
Okay, Tony, who's your heart pick?
It's hard to say. I'd probably still go with Finn Balor just for the fact that I really see an amazing WrestleMania possibility.
We've got some in studio action happening here. Dave was whispering Daniel Bryan, and PRO starts doing the no.
Now, if they put him back together with Kane and brought back Team Hell No, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, right.
And I guess other than Finn Balor, I'd have to say probably just so that you didn't freak out, it'd be your man Elias. Just so because I don't want to see you crying on our live stream.
So
When Cena eliminates him,
That's his bum.
There's
That's
gonna
his
be
bum knee pick. That's what that is.
no. My head pick is Finn Balor. Like Tony made the point that I was going to make. Like that's unresolved issue. He had the title for a day. He was the first champ. He didn't lose that belt. Finn Balor is what? What are you laughing about?
No, I was thinking about Kevin Owens coming out and saying how he was the longest reigning Universal Champion ever.
After a week.
After
And then
2 weeks.
Yeah, that just made me fucking giggle. I'm sorry. I thought about it. Go ahead.
But yeah, Finn. Like now that they've got Balor Club, I mean there's no reason not to make this happen.
Has anybody else noticed his new Cheshire Cat
Smile.
crazy eye
Grin.
smile
Yeah.
look? That's new. That's
Nope.
a new.
Nope. That's Prince Devitt.
Here's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's what you're seeing.
Are
is
they
New
heel?
Japan Prince.
Are they heel or face?
We don't
Or are
know.
they neutral? Or are they neutral?
Yeah, they're pretty much they're
Because I don't know if Luke Gallows knows how to work face. And I love Luke Gallows. I don't think,
Luke Gallows only knows how to work face in Southpaw Regional Wrestling.
By the way, was your favorite skit with Elias when Carl and Luke came out and sang Honky Tonk Man with him?
Dude.
Nerd.
Alongside birthday back. But yeah, my heart pick, of course, is Elias. Which I know it's not going to happen, but just think about this. How fucking crazy would everyone and their mother go if Elias won the fucking Royal Rumble? Like
Everybody
WWE,
besides Philly?
No, Philly would lose their minds. WWE always seems to be a year behind on what the fans want. If WWE could jump forward, if Vince still had that ability to see in the crystal ball, he would look and see, we should jump with Elias right now. We should jump. Not just dip your toe in the pool. Jump.
He just broke a fucking guitar over John Cena's back.
Yeah, they're jumping. Yeah. They're jumping with him. That's not his. That originally wasn't his spot. That was Joe's spot. But they're jumping with him. He's
But here's the thing.
Now, does Cena gonna bury him like he does every fucking body else?
Like I said, I think it needs to be a best of. Did he bury
Kevin Owens?
I think so.
How?
I think so. He buried Rusev. He buried Kevin Owens. The only person he's put over in 2 years has been AJ Styles.
He put Roman over too. He hit Roman.
He did.
Hit Roman with the fucking wall.
But Roman was already
made.
Roman was already made.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
John Cena couldn't do shit about it. He could. That's the thing. He tried. He dogged fucking Roman. He dogged him.
Rightfully
Bad.
So. When he said, "Hey," he goes, "Good job. That's the best promo you've cut in 5 years." Or he goes, "It only took you 5 years to do it." Oh God!
But
that was
hard.
Kevin came up in the main event scene, and then lost to Cena, and then went down to the mid card level. It took him a year to build himself back up to that main event. But yeah, so in my mind, he buried Kevin Owens. Owens beat him once. Cena beat him twice. He buried Kevin Owens.
Yeah,
Look, I brought this up a couple weeks ago. Cena buried Owens when Owens beat him that first night on Raw for the U.S. title. Cena, after Owens hit him with a pop-up powerbomb and covered him, as soon as the referee's hand hit 3, Cena immediately rolled out of the ring and walked to the back. Didn't even lay there to sell it for a minute. Oh, fuck, that hurt. Oh, damn, that fucked me up. So you had the presence of mind to roll immediately out of the ring, but you couldn't kick out at 3 or at 2.5? Really? Fuck you, Cena. That's shitty. I'm still like, whenever I see that match get replayed, I'm like, what a fucking douchebag thing to do.
When Kevin Owens stomped on that U.S. title, it was so great.
Oh, when he had the NXT title, and
that was so great. But
you know what that was? That was a franchise Shane Douglas move right there.
He ended up in the title. He ended up in title scene after title scene, and he stays in the title scene. He's wrestling for the world title tonight.
Yep. But
I could see what you're saying.
But is that because of Cena, or is that because?
No, it's because of Kevin.
That's what I'm saying. It's because of Kevin.
Yeah.
And in spite of Kevin Dunn
getting to work, but that's the thing that
he belongs in Philly.
They need to use that. If you weren't able to able to keep your, it's up to that person. Because if Cena wasn't able to come out and continue to be entertaining after JBL, because there was a lot of guys that he came up against, Kurt Angle, all those guys whooped his ass. All those guys whooped his ass. Kurt Angle busted the shit out of him over and over again.
For me, the two most memorable things for Cena that really made me like him was the feud with Big Show.
Floppy baloney titties.
Oh my God!
Dude, the
rap battle,
and then his feud with Undertaker was outstanding.
Was it American Badass Undertaker?
The biker
Yeah.
Taker beat the hell out of him in that match at Vengeance.
Oh my God!
And so did JBL. What did JBL do to him too?
Dude. JBL beat shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
You didn't have.
If he wrestled his grandfather, he'd beat shit out of his grandfather.
He'd be like, "You know, selling old fuck, I'll kill you."
Those are the things, man.
You better lay down, Grandpa, and unbutton your bra, because this shit's gonna hurt.
And then what him and Randy were able to do the work that they did together, even though it was a lot, it was shoved down our throat.
It was.
Look,
I think
by the
it
time
was
it
too
hit
much. I think it was too much.
By the time it hit
yeah.
Cena Orton 8,
But
I was so disinterested.
They were
I was
so.
like,
They were the guys that were
Now,
able to make the
when
matches.
Randy Orton handcuffed John Cena in that ladder match, when he handcuffed him to the ropes, that I cheered for. I was like,
Beat him with the kendo stick.
That was fun.
And then when the referee asked him, "Do you quit?" Cena goes, "No." He doesn't even sell it. No. I'm tough. No.
On that note,
You got a PP?
of course,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
because I'm hydrated. Because they all drink.
The lack of professionalism
On this show is just ridiculous.
He is the Michael Cole of Bulldog Unchained.
Yeah, vintage Dirt Nap Dave.
Way to go, Byron. Way to go, Byron Saxton.
Vintage Dirt Nap. Vintage nerd.
Oh, good God.
To pirate size.
So, hey, Tony,
Yes.
who is your pick in the Universal Championship triple threat?
Braun Strowman, most likely.
Yeah.
I just don't like the title being on a part-time guy.
Well, and this is how they keep Lesnar strong. You know, they have Braun beat Kane. Well, actually, I think they have Braun and Kane destroy Brock and basically just take him out. And then Braun beats
'cause
Kane.
I just don't like. I don't know. I've never been able to really get into Brock Lesnar when he came back. I get it.
Yeah, I get it too. It's just because he's not there enough. Like competing enough.
Yeah, exactly.
And the matches have become very, very boring. Because, I mean, you know he's just going to go for that German suplex over and over. And punches and elbows and knees.
Yeah, it's got to be somebody new. I don't know. It's got to be somebody because I can't stand Brock Lesnar being champion.
Yeah.
I'll be good with Kane.
Oh, dude, I think it's Braun's time. Braun Strowman has shown that he is not just another big man; like he is entertaining as well. And
Feel better?
Yes.
well,
I use these hands.
I know that he's. I know that Dirt Nap is also on the Braun train.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it is Braun Strowman's time, and they need to run with Braun
get
until
these hands.
SummerSlam at least.
Get these hands, dude. I fucking love that stuff.
You come
That's
and
the
get these
best.
hands like your partner just did.
And now
Fucking
everybody's gonna get these hands. Oh
Yeah.
that's so great.
PRO is about to die from the Wino reference. Where's Wino?
If you don't tell me where it is, I'll beat everybody up in this bar. One at a time.
That happened.
That's our boy James
Storm. Oh,
That's when we were giving him ideas.
we were the only ones that cheered for him.
Yeah.
And all these
We
fucking,
started the
and
Cowboy Pub Crawlers.
fucking other idiots
his-
fucking followed suit.
He named his fan club after me and this dude right here.
Fancy.
Yeah.
See, I was hanging around backstage. Did you learn some of your juicing skills that you've transferred into your professional? I'm giving you a hard time. You're just straight facing me. So you're like, oh my god, I'm about to get upset.
No sell.
Yeah, right. So you're backstage following around.
You can take your Daniel Levin Bryan ass out of here.
Brian Danielson. He's the American Dragon.
Brian Bella.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh.
Get back in the house, Daniel.
I make more money than you, fucker.
Oh.
I will chop you in the throat. He's like, not in merchandise, bitch. Maybe on E. Who's selling more T-shirts, though? Yep.
She should just look at him one time and go, who's on a real TV show?
Oh. Power. Hey, how's that powerlifting going, bro? Oh. No. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Normally, you would say you know who wears the pants in that family, but it's obvious
It's
they
Brie.
both wear skirts.
It's Brie
Those are leggings, man.
for the win.
Jeggings.
I like leggings and yoga pants.
Leglings.
Yeah, leggings and yoga pants.
What the fuck?
Jeggings? You've never heard of? It's a real thing.
No,
Jeans.
I know that jeggings. He is over here butchering the English language.
No, I was
again.
like leggings and jeggings are a real thing.
Yeah.
Get the fuck no.
Jean leggings.
Jean
No,
leggings.
that's
Jeggings
what-
are a real thing.
Denim.
I want leggings and yoga pants.
They have elastic bands.
Whatever you say, Lee Majors.
Well, no, even the legs like
Lee
they're
Majors?
stretchy.
Why am I Lee Majors?
Because you're always trying to take over the fucking mountain.
I'm trying to take over the world.
Mountain.
The what?
The mound?
Mountain.
Wait, Lee Majors took over a mountain?
Yeah, remember Ice Cold, the movie, when he came in with that fucking sweater vest?
Lee Majors was in the that was a good callback.
Man, I
too
totally
specific.
missed it.
Yep.
Yeah, I missed that.
He
I
got
was
it,
like, whoa.
I did, but
He's
kind of.
from
But
Ice
I
Cold.
did, yeah.
You knew about the sweater vest from a couple of weeks ago that I wore?
No.
The ski.
Oh,
with
my
the
God.
turtleneck.
Oh, God.
Fucking Ski King over here.
Yeah, I look like the bad guy. I look like Lee
He
Majors.
looked like
from Ice
every
Cold.
bad guy from every like James
Mountain-
Bond movie,
Ski
like
Mountain movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had a
Yeah.
really nice.
like Jean-Claude Van Damme goes to Tibet and fights Dartnap.
I mean, it was fucking cold outside.
It was very It's
No, this was like, yeah, yes. There you go. Check out that picture. There you go. It's
What are those?
yeah. I try to keep it entertaining for the fans, you know.
Hey,
Dude,
only you can pull it off, brother.
Right? Did you see the John Cena get up and dude?
Yes.
Oh
I
my
did.
God.
Yes, I did.
I wore a Deadpool tank top for my man here one week, and I try to keep it fresh. Yeah, keep it
Ain't
fresh.
nothing wrong with that.
now he's a future veterinarian.
Vegetarian. You're
Sleeveless.
vegetarian,
And
right
I don't
here.
eat meat because I'm a veterinarian,
Yeah.
and my favorite color is clear.
I just like working on the animals. I don't like eating the animals.
Right,
If Dirtnap gets his own exclusive shirt, they got to come with no sleeves.
Well, of course.
right.
They got ripped off, though. Then I'm.
By the way, I as much as this pains me, I have to get Captain Dipshit over here credit.
Who's that?
You,
Oh. That's like,
Jesus
Who do you
Christ!
think's getting the credit?
No.
The one that did something.
No,
Oh, him?
this numbnuts over here.
Nubsy slow.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
So apparently, the general consensus of the Bulldog Unchained universe is that their new favorite thing is avocado is not cheese.
Yes.
Oh God! And it's not by a small margin either. Like, okay, I went to go pick up the T-shirts. By the way, let me just pull one of these out you real quick.
Have you seen the T-shirt? PRO?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Hells, yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of beautifulness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rock it at the gym.
So I go.
Closest Bulldog's been to one in a minute.
That's what the BD stands for. Bulldog.
Just his picture on my chest in the gym.
Yeah, that was a great snap to get.
Yeah, I fucking saw. I died.
He's like, look at this. This is the closest Bulldog's been to a gym.
I died.
You know?
Yeah. But anyway, I go to pick up the T-shirts, and Tucker, the guy that makes our shirts, as soon as I see him, he goes, "Avocados are not cheese." Oh my God! And he was like, "Dude, I was listening to that with other people, and we just lost our shit, and we didn't hear the next 5 minutes of the show."
Hell yeah. All right, no.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
you're welcome. Boy. Yeah.
I don't remember the setup for the comment, but
We were talking about goddamn guacamole
and doing what with
and
it,
queso or whatever.
though? No, that's not cheese.
Queso is cheese.
Queso is.
No, I know, but guacamole.
But
is
no,
it?
he was getting ready
cheese.
to say guacamole. And no, he goes guacamole. He goes, no wait, avocado.
He was. We were naming types of cheese.
Yeah,
and
and
he
he
said
goes-
guacamole.
Yeah,
That's
and he
right.
goes, oh no, avocado's not cheese. And Jesus Christ!
I remember now.
And now that's become a thing.
Cool.
How in the fuck do things like that happen?
Thoughts become things, man.
I just need to come over and sit in the
Napoleon
corner all the time during the shows and just listen.
It happens.
Oh.
Nuggets.
Yeah.
Nuggets. Little
Yeah.
nuggets.
Oh yeah, there's shit whenever I go back and listen to the show, especially from him, because me and Jackass here will be going back and forth, and we're just laughing, and he throws in little jabs here and there that I don't catch while we're recording, and I'll in the playback, I'm like, what the fuck did he just say? And I have to rewind, and I'm like, that fucking idiot.
Slip it in.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I was gonna say just like Bill.
So hey, Tony.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So WWE Championship match. Who you got?
Yep.
I'd say still retained. He retained. I don't see a title change on the SmackDown side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AJ
Okay.
is
He'll find a way.
definitely
He'll figure
king
out
of
a
the
way.
mountain in the land of SmackDown.
Without a doubt.
Now, now that's where kind of maybe okay. My head pick for Rumble is a secondary heart pick is Nakamura.
Yeah.
Just
I
to
really
see
wanna
that Knock and AJ at WrestleMania
because
so they'll kill
it
each
was
other.
It
Like
was, because it was a match of the night at
God.
Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah.
So we get to see a more mature, the best version of it that we'll ever see.
I thought AJ died a few times during that match
Oh
at
my
Wrestle Kingdom, by the
He
way.
was doing his best
The
Johnny Devine
shit.
impression.
They beat the shit out of each other. The transitions to the outside, and AJ's the best, man. He's so fucking good.
And how old is he now?
40.
Yeah, 40 years old. Damn. And he's
still, I think,
he's the man.
he's and it's well deserved. He is fantastic, and I think his best work's been since he left TNA.
Mm-hmm.
The best work that he's done. And it was all in service to get him to this point now.
When he went to Japan, he truly found himself.
Thing at TNA is he couldn't cut a promo.
Yeah.
Now he can actually cut a promo, which is great.
They would never let him. It was one of those. They realized very quickly, okay, he's got this southern drawl, blah blah blah. So we're not going to let him talk a lot because he's not going to fix it.
He didn't need to.
Oh no,
he didn't need to.
He still doesn't have to cut promos. No. It's like Nakamura. Nakamura speaks like 6 words of English,
and that's the greatest.
It's great.
Yeah.
Like Hideo Itami. Apparently, the NXT TakeOver.
CM Punk wannabe.
Right. I did that one time. I did that. I wore a GTS shirt, and I was like, it was just like a year and a half ago. I was like, look, I'm wearing my new Hideo Itami shirt.
When we were at Front Row at NXT, and Hideo was talking to me because I was razzing him because I started chanting "Glorious" while he was in the ring.
Well, he got mad at us because we started chanting CM Punk.
Yeah, that was the best.
Well, he looked at me.
The best thing of that night was him saying that.
My funny thing was when he looked me dead in the eye when he goes, "I promise you that NXT TakeOver this Sunday or this Saturday will not be glorious." And I immediately said, "Did he just say glorious?" And he looked at me, dude. If looks could kill, I would have died 3 times right there. Yeah. Because Hideo Itami looked like he was literally going to murder me.
Yep. That was fantastic.
He got out of the ring and he wiped his brow, and I'm holding my NXT championship there, and I was like, champion, and I pointed at my glorious shirt, and I was like, also that's an L. Oh God, I think we're over the head now. Yeah, I think we've gone above the neck. Yeah, we're drowning.
No, we're bubbling. We're bubbling. Yeah. So what I love about Nakamura's fucking promos is that he looks like he's in a K-hole. Like he's done a bunch of ketamine, and he just comes out and he's like, and he's smiling, and he's got his mouthpiece in, and his eyes are closed, like he's fucked up as shit, and he's just in fucking.
He's Japanese. His eyes are always like that.
He's in Alice in Wonderland, and he's about to have dinner with Mad Hatter, and he's just like, hey, I'm going to be into Royal Rumble too.
We're not breathing it. We're not bubbling anymore.
Yeah, no.
We're up over the nose. We're up over the nose.
That took all of 3.8 seconds to get
from here, from bubble to trouble. Yep, there you go.
At least everybody's getting it, so it's okay.
Right. Anybody's listening to this, they get the references,
Yeah.
and they're well warranted.
He's just so fun. He just moves like he's in this fucking alternate universe.
So hey, let's talk about this. Hey Tony,
Yes, sir.
what are your opinions on, and who do you think will win the first ever women Royal Rumble?
Stephanie
I
McMahon.
hate to say it, but
I've got my theory behind this.
I'd say Oscar just because they're gonna run with that whole streak thing again, and so she can't lose to at least Mania.
Yeah,
And so-
see, for me, it's also Asuka, and I think that they're going to do, like, that's going to be the most teaser of eliminations you're going to see in the night, is her almost getting eliminated like 16 different times. Like, she's going to be the new Kofi. Oh, by the way, is Kofi in the Rumble this year?
Yeah, all three of the New Day are.
Oh my God! You know that's going to be.
always.
Yeah.
Every single time, and I love it. I can't wait to see what new.
Yeah, what's
way.
Kofi's stunt going to be?
My
this
theory
year?
on the Women's Royal Rumble is I also go with Asuka, but if Rousey's in it, she wins it.
Yep.
And I've been saying that since they named it. If Rousey's in it, she wins it.
No doubt.
So is Rousey?
We don't know. That's what I'm saying. If she's in it, she wins it.
So it could be
She's
one of
in
those
Philly, I
because
think.
and the thing is, WWE has gotten smart.
No.
No, she's down in South America with Mark Wahlberg.
This motherfucker.
She's filming a movie, Mile 22.
Hey, so was AJ Styles. He was in South America, and all of a sudden he shows up on Monday Night Raw and has match of the year with Finn Balor.
Yeah, but
yeah.
AJ's phenomenal, though.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Ronda sucks.
So good.
Penis.
Of a loser.
Says multiples
Did you catch that?
of a loser.
Yeah.
Yes. And then you pointed at me.
No, I was seeing if you got the fucking reference. I said
Elias?
Ronda sucks, and he goes penis, and I was like, of a loser.
Travis Brown. Yes. Because she know what she did. She had some caraway seed, and she's like, "Hey, look, me and Misha both have caraway seed on our face." Because Misha Tate's married to Brian Caraway.
Yeah.
So yeah, and she did that when her and Misha were fucking feuding with each other. Yep. Caraway seed. She's immature.
As we all are.
She just petty. Ronda's petty.
She's so extra.
Hopefully this podcast doesn't get to her in some way, shape, or form.
I hope it does.
Oh, please, Lord,
I think
let
it would
it.
be her new favorite show. She'd be like, okay, these guys are
These guys are great.
jackasses, but they're pretty awesome.
They're like really decent.
She'd be like, wait a minute.
I wonder what
They
that
know
was.
Rudy. I need to get a hold of Rudy and be like, hey, tell your dumbass friend that I want to call into the show.
Yeah.
I would gladly have Rhonda call into the show.
You no kidding.
No, look, there's people. No, there are people. No, there are people in that world that they could be like, hey man, I'd really like to be on your show, and I'm like, oh, we're booked up.
Through forever.
Yeah, till like 2024.
Alicia Fox.
It's like, nope.
I couldn't have Alicia Fox call into the show.
Why?
I couldn't.
She's great. She's been over a decade in.
That's cool.
She's your captain.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's like Antonio.
I couldn't-
Antonio.
And, oh,
Could you have Triple H's retarded son, Buddy Murphy, call in?
How's he laugh? Hey, wait a second.
that's the laugh you do.
Whenever you're mocking my laugh.
No, I know.
A couple of weeks ago. No, it's just,
He's done.
it kills him because
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave will be taking over hosting the rest of the night.
shit.
Bulldog is done.
Oh my God.
he does my laugh. And that's his impersonation of it. It's awesome.
It's not an impersonation. It's an exact
It's exactly
reference to your laugh.
it. But he does, and so a couple weeks ago he does that same laugh for somebody that's retarded, and I was just like, wait a second,
Yeah, that's
and
Kevin.
I make it real obvious that
Well-
I recognize that that's the laugh that he does for me, and that it sounds like a retard.
I can't fucking deal with it.
When he's wearing a Lee Majors outfit, is that YouTube video? Timestamp 47-minute mark is the conversation.
He knows.
49-minute mark, 29 seconds is the fucking realization of her.
And the pause that Dirt Nap take, he's like, wait a minute. And he just looks over at him like, that's the same laugh you do to make fun of me.
If we could see Rader's face right now.
Oh my God.
Probably like
Tony is at this point, he's like, what the fuck is going on over there?
Why did I call into this?
I thought we was talking about wrestling.
I'm using this as motivation for today's live stream.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Folks, yes. The Rumble. You're gonna watch it here?
Yeah.
That was a great snap, by the way. We're not naked. I'm naked. We're not naked. I'll just leave it at that.
I sent a snap back to him last night. And he was like, what are you doing, Bulldog?
Hey boy, what are you doing?
And I snapped back. Me and Haley were laying in bed watching Netflix, and we were watching NXT TakeOver, and I was like, we're watching that TakeOver, and I show Haley. She goes, I'm naked. I was like, we're not naked.
Yep.
Oh, I got that same snap.
Yeah, hey boy, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That one. Yeah. With the deep voice. It's the deep voice of modulation. Or modulation.
That wasn't your real voice.
Though I for real thought you looked like Hellboy with no makeup.
Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
The chin one. Yeah.
I got legit scared.
Hey, tell me if this is real. Ron Perlman, when you look at him, have you ever imagined what a gorilla would look like shaved down?
Right.
Yeah.
Does he not look exactly like a gorilla?
If a gorilla got a military haircut.
Yes. If a
Like
gorilla
a high
had
and
a
tight.
flat top.
Yeah, like a high and tight. You give a gorilla a high and tight, you got Ron fucking Perlman right there.
He seriously. I've always thought, I'm like, and then I watched War for the Planet of the Apes, and I thought that Ron Perlman did a great job as Winter.
Caesar? Oh.
Winter.
Oh, yeah.
The white gorilla. I think it was his Oscar worthy.
Listen to this guy. He's got jokes. Talk bad about Ron Perlman. He's a fucking treasure. He dressed up like Hellboy and went seen them cancer kids.
That is true.
He's a treasure. Thank you, Ron Perlman.
Wait, he dressed up for that?
What? I just thought you had high blood pressure that day. He's like, look at me, I'm Brother Love, y'all.
I love you.
That was so good.
Jenny.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope. He ruined it.
Brother Love Gump.
God damn it. Bubba. Wait.
Brother Gump.
I can't. Nope. I don't have anything for it. I'm trying to put all the words together and I can't.
Jenny.
I may not be a smart man, Jenny, but I know what love is.
I learned it from Pritchett.
I got to pee.
Bruce Pritchard. Bruce Pritchard.
I must have drank 14 Dr. Peppers.
There's this guy that I work with, and he lives past Red Bank. He lives past Red Bank, so he's got a southern accent, and we make fun of him. And he says code and instead of cold,
yeah,
and window instead of window, like words like that. Those are some things that he's just, and so it's devolved into when we do impersonations of him. It's just fucking Forrest Gump. It's so fucking great. I had to go get my boy. And everybody just does Forrest Gump, and I'm like, that's all you have to do to impersonate this guy. And everybody there does it. He's so funny, and he's short, and that we just hired a new guy who's really tall and big, and so it reminds us of twins like Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger. And so we call him that. It's like, do you guys feel it? What's going on with each other right now? Is he in a? Did he get burned? And you felt it. Oh, I love that movie.
That was a great movie. I'm surprised they haven't remade it
with Kevin Hart
and The Rock.
Yeah, that would be fucking awesome.
That would be great.
That actually could play very well.
Would Kevin Hart have to get lighter skinned, or would The Rock have to get darker skinned? If they're going to be twins,
The Rock can just go hit the tanning bed.
Boom, boom. He's got a base.
We're up over the head now.
We're crossing.
We're officially shark meat.
We're crossing into Rusev talking about Samoans eating deep fried turkey legs dipped in mayonnaise. Oh, that's what caused me to fall in love with Rusev. That line when he hit Roman with that. Oh, That's the best thing I've ever heard. Rusev. He's got an A+. And then I started seeing his Instagram and everything else that he does outside of. He's so fucking creative. He's a phenomenon. He's so funny to me. How he even puts up with Lana, I don't even know. He's just so smart and he's just calm all the time. She freaks out over everything, and he's just like, "Shut up."
That's how. Like he's just calm down. It's okay. Did you see the video of him playing Madden?
No.
You got to get on YouTube. Oh my god, dude! He's playing Madden with either AJ Styles or Dolph Ziggler, I think.
Probably AJ Styles is a big Madden
Jesus
player.
Christ!
I've seen videos of him.
Rusev is getting his ass whipped,
Yeah,
and he is
AJ
talking,
Styles in.
and he is talking shit the whole goddamn time.
Anytime he does anything good, right? Like, look at that first down. I'm busting that ass.
It is one of the best videos you will ever see.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
It's ridiculous.
I'll waste some minutes on that.
Oh,
I'm roasting my green beans today. I'll watch it.
That was the saddest thing I've ever heard.
I know, right?
I know, yeah, it's terribly sad.
It's like he's in the great vegetables. It's like he's in the great potato family.
You roast green beans?
They're good, dude. Yeah, oven roasted green beans.
I will say
they're the truth.
I will say oven
Brussels
roasted
sprouts.
asparagus and Brussels sprouts are
Delicious.
that's
I only found green beans as being delicious as roasted. That's the best way.
I don't like green beans at all.
For those watching, and if you didn't know it, green beans is on the kickoff show, the Rumble, apparently.
All right.
Now capitalize. Explain.
Okay.
Well, we're talking about the Royal Rumble, and then we get off subject talking about green beans.
It happens.
It's going to be on the pre-show, apparently.
Watching the videos. They go the conversation goes fucking everywhere.
I love it.
Freeform. NFSW lifestyle show.
Yeah. I'm somebody put an explanation on the green beans.
What about them?
That's what I'm waiting
They're
on.
delicious.
Not
They're
your
delicious.
Lee Major.
I'm gonna have to try that. I am gonna.
He said Lee Major. Shh.
I am gonna have to try roasted green beans now, because I love green beans.
Yeah. There you go. I don't even have anything clever to say. I'll just give you the finger because I don't have anything back for that.
PRO's done.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Shit.
So hey Tony.
Yes, sir.
What, I know, right? These three keep forgetting that you're here on the phone. What are you most looking forward to tonight?
I've always been Royal Rumble has always been the event of the year for me because it's like the unknown. So you always go in, you're not the main event, you don't know who's coming out, you don't know what storylines they're gonna get ready for WrestleMania, kicks it off. So I'm looking forward to a really big surprise entrance. Usually leading up to the Rumble, you'll see a lot of talk on the little sites on so and so, like, AJ's coming out, blah, 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 so everybody knows he's coming, or all that stuff. You haven't really heard too much. It's really
These two are fucking with each other. Jesus Christ.
See? You start with a pebble, and
They're sitting here,
and eventually
they're
the
sitting
ripples
here
cross
just-
the whole world.
They're sitting here just flipping each other off, and
Throw a pebble in a pond.
welcome to the shit show, Tony.
Nice to have you.
Did you say exactly? That's great.
So, do any of you guys have any predictions on potential surprise entrants?
The Daniel Bryan thing, he hasn't been confirmed. That's why it's my heart pick, because people were betting on him. People put money on that.
Does Dolph come back?
I think he comes back during the U.S. Open title challenge, actually.
I don't think he answers the U.S. Open title challenge, but I think he comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder who answers that.
That's a good question.
Because
Who
I
answers
was actually thinking that Ethan Carter was going to answer that until they showed him last night.
Right. Yeah,
You know
predictions for that. Spend a second with it. Tony, do you have a prediction on who's going to answer the U.S. Open title challenge this evening?
Really, I think it's Dolph. I think he comes back and they do the double belt ladder match type stuff. That's what I see coming.
Okay.
Because there's always going to be like, I never lost the same thing. I never lost the belt. Blah blah blah. I'm going to be the deserving champion, and they're going to have to do some kind of extreme match. I see a 2-belt ladder match, i.e. WrestleMania 10.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
Actually, that would be kind of cool if Dolph walked out wearing the U.S. title while,
like during the match,
like at the beginning, like
without any music. Or I was, why didn't they do the Dolph Ziggler CM Punk thing? How did they missed the fucking boat on that?
Maybe they're saving it for a big show.
I hope so.
Like just to completely fuck with everyone.
And Philadelphia would be a great place.
I honestly don't know if anybody big is going to answer this U.S. Open. Like I don't think Dolph answers it. I think he comes out at the end of the match.
Maybe Xavier Woods.
He's in the Rumble.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, but
see, I think it's going to be somebody like Mojo Rawley or Zack Ryder that answers the challenge. Honestly, I think it's going to be a shit show.
Did Bobby just beat Mojo in the tournament?
I mean, anytime Mojo loses, I'm happy.
Right. Word.
I mean,
that's true. That's true.
He ain't.
Yes, Tony.
What did Tony say?
He said he's so bad.
Oh, he's awful.
I don't even know if he's that good. Bad is giving him a compliment, I think. Yeah.
He's a turd.
He's good at throwing people over the top rope.
Like, I just go back to Breaking Ground, the NXT show, Breaking Ground.
He made himself look like a complete jackass.
Oh,
in that show.
I wish Baron Corbin would have whooped his ass in the cafeteria that day. Because you know Mojo ain't handling those hands. Baron Corbin was like a 2-time Golden Glove champ.
So Baron's eating something healthy. He's just eating, and Mojo walks by him and goes, "You eat that food, Baron. You eat that food." And after about the third time, Baron just kind of just looks at him.
Oh, dude, the look, and Mojo shut the fuck up.
But Mojo smiled the entire time, like, I bet you won't get up.
Oh, dude.
What were they into it about?
No, Mojo was just razzing.
Mojo's just being Mojo.
Baron's just...
I feel like Mojo's a big Enzo, in a way. Like a big... I mean,
So X-Pac's his dad?
What?
Like he's like just a big version of always hyper fucking never.
The things that I have heard about Baron Corbin is liked by a lot of people. Not a lot of people know Corbin. Like he literally does not hang out with
Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, dude. Corbin's all business.
He has his friends in the business, but it's few and far between.
Triple H likes him.
Yeah.
And he likes Paul. And
Corbin keeps to himself.
Yeah, he does, man. And he doesn't tolerate anybody's bullshit.
He's out for Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
I mean, when he was playing football for the Arizona Cardinals, apparently he punched one of the offensive linemen.
Dude, that's what I tell people. I'm like, he fought his way out of the NFL by kicking his own teammates' asses in practice. Yeah. Like legit fought them.
Yeah.
That's a dude that you don't fuck with, man. Like, yes, we're on the same side. Yes, I will fucking kill you.
Yeah,
I don't need you.
A 6'9" Golden Glove boxing champion.
So future matchup. So Baron Corbin, Braun Strowman confrontations.
That could be.
It'd be fun.
Explosive.
That could be fun.
But I know Braun is big, but does Braun know how to fight? Is what you know what I mean? Because from what I hear, Braun's a big teddy bear.
Oh, yeah.
Outside of
Adam,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I hear.
Adam
you just talk
just
match.
Watching a match.
That'd be great.
That'd
be great.
That's all that I don't ever talk. I don't want those guys fighting each other.
I thought last year when
Sin Cara, Simon Gotch bullshit.
I thought you don't fuck with Hunico.
When Simon Gotch got them hands.
You don't fuck with Hunico.
Yeah. Dude, that's first of all that Hunico is a legit gangster.
Yeah.
Like, are you stupid?
Yeah. Obviously,
Simon Gotch.
Yep.
I'm surprised
Simon Gotched those hands.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't get that mustache beat off his face because
apparently him and Aiden didn't get along. Well,
Aiden
didn't like him.
Aiden didn't like him at all.
He carried
they were great together though.
Yeah,
I thought they were very good together.
Aiden. It was because of Aiden mostly.
Yeah.
Aiden was most of the Simon.
Aiden Guerrero.
Right. Simon looked the part, but Aiden made the part.
Yeah.
He really did. If you go back and look at the character work, and he did all the mic work. Simon just had the curly mustache and the old man physique, the old 1920s physique.
Yeah.
Yeah. He took the weightlifting routine from the sand kick in the face catalog. That was his workout. Yeah. All of his barbells had balls on the ends of them. Yeah.
With the numbers painted
There are
on.
not enough water fountains in this place because of old times and segregation. There it is.
We're at the bottom of the ocean now.
Yeah. There it is.
What was that,
Sorry, Tony.
I have a quick question.
What's that?
What do they do with the cruiserweight belt now?
It's
Where do
vacant.
they go with that?
Vacant's
Yeah,
running with it. He's got a T-shirt.
Vacant is undisputed.
Well,
Aren't they getting ready to do a tournament?
first question is who's the GM of 205 Live now? They're teasing a former star. Is it Rey Mysterio? Is it Hurricane Helms? They're teasing a former cruiserweight champion from back in the day to come
Jamie
back.
Noble.
Who went to garage?
Oh, Psychosis. Oh wait, he's in jail.
Jamie Noble.
Oh yeah.
Jamie Noble would be a great...
That'd be cool.
Yeah. He's entertaining.
You gonna
as fuck.
fight for this
Oh
belt?
my God, he is so goddamn entertaining.
Now,
He's Carolina, right?
Hold on.
He's from the Carolinas?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember when the Authority first started happening, and when Jamie Noble and Joey Mercury came out to the ring, and the crowd starts chanting, Jamie Noble. And I was like, good for him, man.
But
that's awesome. And Jamie Noble's standing there in his suit looking around like, they know who the fuck I am.
Here's my theory on that, though. So, 205 Live doesn't have the ratings.
Right.
And no knock on Jamie Noble, but wouldn't you want to bring somebody back
Big.
in that position to help draw? And that's why I say Rey Mysterio. You haven't heard nothing about him at all. He's teased signing with Impact, but you haven't heard nothing about him. And WWE has said that they would like to bring him back for that division, which I would be okay with.
That would be amazing.
But now does Neville come back now that Enzo's gone?
And Ricochet's coming.
Or do they put the?
Hold on.
To me, they got to put the belt on Hideo Itami.
Are they going to put Ricochet in 205?
That'd be great.
Well, he's in NXT.
He's 160 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you have to build that brand up, though. You just can't put turds in 205 Live and expect people. You have to. That's why Hideo Itami's there. I mean, Hideo Itami arguably could be on the main roster and wrestle anybody. But
And that was
you have to if you're gonna
killed it.
if you're gonna tour it like they're doing, you got to put the names there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They took a guy that had just been ragdolled by everybody in the heavyweight division, and make him a champion, and not just a champion, but a guy that doesn't necessarily have to cheat to win. I mean, they gave him a little bit of shit heel stuff, but some of those matches against Cedric Alexander and shit, he legit won them. Yeah. He covered him in the middle of the ring. You don't take a guy that's getting tossed around. Neville wasn't getting fucking tossed. Neville was deadlifting motherfuckers. Neville was picking fucking Kevin Owens up off the ground, just fucking deadlifting him.
Because
and
Neville is
him.
juiced to the gills.
Yeah. He is fucking. He's super strong.
I've never seen a guy with that build be able to do the things that he can do.
Right. It doesn't make sense
because you're not supposed to be that flexible when you have that build. But
Neville looks. If you don't know how tall he is, Neville looks like he weighs every bit of 250 pounds. Mm-hmm. If you don't know how tall he is, he just looks
like
start
doing some stuff.
Like
Nice.
That's like Apollo Crews.
Drew Gulak.
Yes, and he's great too.
Apollo Crews looks like he weighs 250 fucking pounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tony Nese looks like he weighs 250 pounds. Do you know that Elias is closer to cruiserweight? That like Elias could legit drop 10 pounds and be cruiserweight.
That's why he wears the scarves.
I don't
but
personally
he
watch.
Looks like a god.
I don't watch 205 Live much because
I don't either.
A lot of the guys to me aren't believable. I liked Rich Swann, and apparently he's coming back soon. I like Neville.
Yeah.
I can't get behind Cedric Alexander. The guy's a great talent. I just can't get behind him.
Right.
The Brian Kendrick usually is the only reason I watch 205 Live.
You want to know the greatest thing that could happen to Cedric Alexander? WWE signs Micah Harris.
Yep. Tag team.
Those two together.
Yep.
That's your golden ticket.
Yep.
If they made cruiserweight tag team division, you put Micahs with Cedric Alexander.
Fuck, they could go to NXT and be in the NXT tag team division.
Absolutely.
Can you imagine them two versus Fish and O'Reilly?
I can only get so hard.
I mean, You know.
I'm running out of skin.
But yeah, I want to like 205 Live. There's just not much there for me to like, especially now that Neville's gone.
Well, I mean, why are we not getting? I mean, I understand WWE has to shit on everything great, but why are we not getting the caliber of matches from 205 Live that we got from the goddamn Cruiserweight Classic? You created the brand specifically to separate your cruiserweights from the main roster. Let them do what the fuck they can do. God damn it. That shit needs to partner. They need to pay. You know what? They need to pair up 205 Live with NXT. And for takeovers, 205 Live has... It needs to go to a 3-hour special.
No, why that? Why not do 205 Lives on the Saturdays? They don't do fucking NXT takeovers.
Sure. Okay.
Boom. Fix. Or every single fucking time. If they do it smart, they do it the right way and give those guys stories and room to breathe, they can do just fucking that. They can make specials.
And they can do it like
for
NXT,
Money in the Bank
once every 3 months.
Money in the Banks. They can have a 205 Money in the Bank. They can have,
but
God. They've got to build that division, and then they got to.
Can you imagine
the
6 or 7
The Cruiserweight Classic was great, but half the people that watched that didn't know who half the people were.
Yeah.
Why aren't they going out and getting a Christopher Daniels and a Frankie Kazarian?
Yeah.
And old guys from the old X division that are that weight, not necessarily, but Johnny Devine, Petey Williams. Why aren't they getting these guys that people know? Mm-hmm. You know,
because they want to build their own guys,
but they need these guys to build these guys.
But when you watch the Cruiserweight Classic, if you go back and watch those matches, I only knew like a quarter of the field. The rest of them, I was like, who the fuck's this guy?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh my God, who the fuck is this guy?
Apparently Gargano and Ciampa are on their way to 205 Live when they get called up.
Why don't they block? That's what I'm saying. They should block. They should block 205 out like they do NXT. Tape them, and put them on Thursdays.
205 Live should be done at the Performance Center.
Yep.
Or at
Full Sail.
But see...
It should be in the NXT arena.
I don't think so.
Why?
I think it could tour with the brand instead of doing the main events, that stuff, you do 205 Live and you tape those stories and do that and pull that out.
You mean like on house shows?
Thursday.
Like do 205 Live make 205 Live happen at house shows?
Or they can tour on that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they could tour on
that
by
I could
itself.
see.
Yeah.
But when you make 205 Live a part of Raw, it sucks, man.
It waters it down
yes,
because
it does.
They have to.
Now it's 4 hours. You're sitting there for 4 hours.
Because you're in between Braun Strowman and fucking the women's segment,
right?
And the tag segment, and the.
So you get locked now. Literally, you've got
minutes.
high talent guys that are getting locked into what used to be a Divas piss break match.
Yep.
They get locked into a segment after a shitty segment is what happens, and the crowd's dead for them.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's Kevin Dunn.
To me, 205 Live should be taped. If they're going to do it at SmackDown, it should be taped before SmackDown.
Yeah.
Not after, when the entire crowd's ready to leave because SmackDown's over.
That should
right.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. You can set it up just that way and tape them.
I still
put
think
it on
it
Thursdays.
should be done at Full Sail. I think the 205 Live should have the dedicated arena.
Or at Universal somewhere, or...
Right. Get another studio.
Yeah.
Make another studio specifically for the Flyers.
Like
It's
Lucha
tough.
Underground.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yep.
Why not?
Yep.
Why not make a unique arena that completely separates itself from everything
You
else?
can make the ropes purple.
God damn it.
Nice.
Dude, I mean, why aren't we writing this down? What the fuck?
They do make the ropes
Okay, Google.
purple.
They do make the ropes or they used
Oh
to.
shit, it's turning.
Yeah, they used to run those.
Could you imagine, what would you do if Pentagon Jr. showed up on 205 Live?
Oh.
What about
Drago?
Drago.
Oh, yeah.
The guy with the,
Sexy star.
Phoenix.
Dude,
Phoenix
I
is...
want to watch Phoenix and Drago
Phoenix is
wrestle
amazing,
matches
yes.
against each other forever.
Phoenix
I
is
don't care if
amazing.
they're 80 years old. I want to see them kick the shit out of each other.
The dude who dresses like a deer, that guy?
Oh, dude, yes. No, I can't think of his fucking name.
Oh, yeah.
I can't. You know who else I love?
King Cuerno.
Yes. You know who else is fucking fantastic? Son of Havoc.
Edge.
Son of Havoc. Son of Havoc looks like he is a cross between DOA and Sanity. And a little tiny white dude and ripped to shreds and
Yeah.
is just as good as any luchador I have ever seen in my life.
And
you know what I'm talking about?
You don't even know who the hell he is.
Son of Havoc.
You ever watch Lucha Underground?
Not much.
Son of Havoc is the dude that has a big red beard. He wears a black mask, and it looks like a ski mask, like a robber's mask. And he is just vicious. He reminds me a lot of Tony Nese.
Yeah.
He's just got move upon move.
What about
Hold on, what was that, Tony?
if
Isn't that Matt Cross that was on Wrestling Society X?
Say
The
it
Mad
again.
Dog 2020?
Oh yeah,
I think it is.
Mad Dog.
Was that who Son of Havoc was?
Yeah, 'cause under the mask, he's doing even better.
Oh
A
yeah,
lot better.
yeah. If that's him, then yes, he.
Yep.
Son of Havoc was his true calling.
no doubt. Okay.
That brand having Vampiro, they're just
Doing commentary.
just
How freaking
there.
out.
He's the one that writes the stuff.
Yeah,
Are any of you guys Johnny Nitro marks?
dude, I love Nitro.
Mundo? Yeah.
Oh my.
Morrison.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You want to talk about somebody who really took off when he
I
left
thought-
WWE?
I thought
He'll be back.
I thought some of the. He was amazing. That John Morrison turn that he took right there before he left. Why are they not fucking doing more with this fucking guy? Because Rhoda needs more time. That was when they were doing all the goddamn celebrities on fucking Raw, and
He'll be back.
it was the worst.
He'll be back.
I
He'll be back.
hope so.
Nobody ever thought Drew McIntyre would be
The
back.
Shaman of Sexy.
Yeah.
He was great.
You know.
The parkour stuff. I enjoyed his rumble performances better than
When
Kofi's.
when he leapt, when he got hit and
did
leapt
the Spider-Man.
and grabbed onto the barricade. Jesus Christ!
To me, that's
Up
still
on
the
it,
best
ran
one.
around. Yeah. Ran
I
around
don't know.
and jumped.
Kofi doing the handstand, walking around the ring on his hands was
That's pretty
Pretty
cool. Oh,
sick.
the side of the apron to drop his feet.
He's on the floor and he walks over to the steps on his hands
Yeah.
and puts his feet on the steps and then stands up.
Ref was like,
What would have happened when Morrison was walking across the barricade if a fan just decided to stick his
Just
hand out and
just
trip
to
him
flip his hands off.
and eliminate him?
Some guy stands up and pushes his legs out from under.
That guy in the front row's got elimination.
That'd be
If that had been me
That'd be a
and
lot
I had
more.
done that, I would totally have a T-shirt made that said "I eliminated John Morrison" and I would wear it to every Royal Rumble.
just like Greg Valentine.
You wouldn't be allowed at any more Royal Rumbles.
I would give another T-shirt to a friend that'd be like, that said, "My friend Bulldog eliminated John Morrison from the 2011 Royal Rumble." with a picture of it on there.
Funny thing about that is I actually picked him that year to win that Royal Rumble. That was the year Alberto won the Rumble, right?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
John Morrison had a lot of momentum. He had just wrestled Miz for the WWE title, and I thought, okay, they're going to go with Morrison to win the Rumble. And then he came out at number 7, and I went, well, there goes fucking that.
Okay, now you just said the name. You just said the name of the absolute superstar of the year, The Miz.
The Miz?
The Miz is the greatest thing going. What do they do with him in 2018?
They put the Universal title on him.
I don't think so.
I know.
I think he gets jumped over to SmackDown during the next draft and wins the
win.
WWE
That
title.
makes more sense to me.
Because-
I'm with that too.
To me,
I want to see The Miz and AJ Styles
so
or
Again,
Nakamura
how I-
swing for the fences.
how
on
I
each
think
other.
the Universal title is going to play out this year is Brock's winning tonight.
Brock.
Brock's beating Kane.
Yep.
Brock's pinning Kane. Just hear
Yeah,
me
of
out.
course, of
Brock's
course.
winning tonight. Braun's not getting pinned. Keep Braun strong. Reigns is beating Lesnar at Mania. Reigns is holding the belt till SummerSlam. Braun becomes Universal Champion at SummerSlam. Turning Braun back heel. That's how they're. That's. I'm
ready
not.
for
Listen.
Braun now.
I'm not saying Braun's not ready now.
I'm
but
ready for Braun now.
They want Lesnar and Reigns in the main event of Mania.
and they're gonna put
Lesnar's gone
they're gonna
after
put
April.
They're going to let Reigns win.
Lesnar's
Right, look, dude, you can
Lesnar's
say what you
gone.
want about Reigns. Reigns' body of work this last year, he
It's
deserves
been-
every
it's been great.
every bit of what he's getting ready to get.
Yep, he sure does.
Period. End of story. He has had match, and everybody says, well, look at the talent he's been in the ring with.
AJ
yes,
Styles.
but he's held his fucking own against AJ Styles, Samoa Joe,
Yep.
He did.
guys like that.
Braun Strowman.
I'm still
the fucking
just I'm still
SummerSlam.
in that
Built-
headspace.
Roman built Braun Strowman, arguably, you could say. That feud with Roman
is
Reigns built
true.
Braun Strowman.
Yep, it made it
You know.
believable for Braun to be in the ring
Yes.
with Lesnar.
If Braun wins tonight, will I be
Yeah,
happy?
when Roman
sure.
when Roman had him in the ambulance, that was a huge
Kane is in that match.
spot. Like
Kane is in that match.
Take the pin.
To take the pinfall from Lesnar. It's the only. I mean, maybe as a thank you, but Kane is in that match to take that pinfall. Period. Even though I think Kane deserves to walk out with the Universal title.
There's a whole bunch
You know
of people
what?
that do.
look,
Yeah.
He had the WWE title for 24 hours once.
Hey,
He can do it again.
he's
Right.
it's
He can
still
do it again.
it's still on the hey. As we sit right now, it's still a possibility.
It is.
Let me ask
Until
you-
the
let me
bell
ask you
rings.
this.
Until the bell
Who-
rings at the end of that fucking
who-
match, it's still a possibility.
Who beyond Kane deserves to have even a 24-hour title run again? Who deserves it more than Kane?
Miz?
No,
Like
you,
just
you
a-
don't give the Miz 24 hours.
Oh, you mean
Are
just
we
a
just
24
talking
hour? Oh, okay,
just so
yeah.
he has that
on his
on his
resume.
body of work? Like, hey, I was the Universal Champion. I was gonna-
Sheamus?
He could, so he
Sheamus?
can say during his promos for mayor, I was your Universal Champion. Vote for me.
Mayor Jacobs.
Yes.
We'd get that chant going if we were all there too.
Oh my God!
I was yelling at him at the house show back in back at the 5th.
Or start chanting, "Who's your mayor?"
To me, you talking of people on the roster now that deserve a 24-hour title? Sheamus. For what Sheamus has done, Sheamus is not afraid to put people over. I mean, Sheamus has reinvented his career with Cesaro,
Dude,
and he's
Big.
almost done. He's got the same neck
Big.
issue that everybody else that had to
Edge
leave.
and Paige
Sheamus has
and-
probably got another 18 months left, and he's done.
Yep.
You know,
If that.
Sheamus's WWE title run after he cashed in Money in the Bank wasn't great, but to me, Sheamus is
Have you
Sheamus is
noticed-
the modern day Triple H in my mind. He's big, he's jacked, he can work anybody, whether it be big, little,
Yeah.
his size.
Have you noticed that very few people, upon cashing in, have really good title reigns? Edge was great.
That was the inception.
Edge-
that was the original.
Edge-
and that was why.
Edge had a 3-week title reign when he cashed in.
But it was just amazing. Like, it was when he lost the title, you were ready
Yeah.
for him to be
Who
champion
is the?
again.
He's what you're trying to make the point of is who is the case really made
Yeah,
a great champion.
yeah.
That
Dean
brief-
Ambrose had it for a while.
Dean Ambrose was awful as the champ.
See, I didn't think he was. He was awful at the end because he was lazy, but I thought those matches that he had with Seth and Roman and even the triple threat was good. You know,
Yeah,
to me, Seth Rollins has been the best cash in because it was longevity.
that was
To me,
Well,
that was-
yeah.
well, not only that, but the way
Yeah.
it happened. Like,
He was
main event
almost
of
Edge.
WrestleMania.
He was almost Edge-esque when he won the title. I mean, he turned in. They tried turning
The-
him into
the
that,
perfect
which nobody can be
opportunity.
Edge, but he was
Right.
the ultimate opportunist. But that briefcase was made for Edge. I'm surprised that they kept that going because that was almost made for.
You know what kind of breaks my heart? That the guy who is one of my favorites of all time, probably he's in my top 3 of all time, but the guy that invented the whole goddamn thing
never even got a
won it.
briefcase. Jericho.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking to me. Like I think that
Pat
honestly,
Patterson never won a Rumble. The fuck?
How did I know that was going? Yeah, I mean, old Poop Stain himself is one.
I love him.
Does he come out to Hogan's old music
oh god,
like him and Briscoe used to do?
Real American.
Do you remember that?
They did that.
oh
during
my
the
god,
Attitude Era?
yes, it was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's so
Patterson
good.
used to come out and rip his fucking shirt and pose, and Briscoe's looking at him like, "Stop that!" Like,
Quit it.
put your clothes back.
Who
on.
were they wrestling that night that happened?
Was it the Mean Street
Yes,
Posse?
because Hogan's music hit and the crowd was just dead, and I'm sitting there going, "Wait, he's in the NWO." And then Patterson and Briscoe come out, and then the
Yeah, I
crowd
wasn't
just
watching it then.
erupted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think wasn't it the Mean Street Posse that they faced or
Wow.
something?
You didn't
like
watch
that?
any of the Attitude Era?
Well, no. That was the end of the. I watched the
Right.
beginning of the
Oh,
Attitude
okay.
Era through.
Okay. Okay.
Like
That was still great.
15.
That was I was gonna say that was in '99. That was in mid '99. That was after 15.
Yeah.
Around King of the Ring time. Because then they
Who
had
was that? The one Billy Gunn won.
Oh, with the that was
Oh
good.
dear God! You see,
dude.
my name's Billy, and I just won King of the Ring. But there's just one problem: everybody still thinks that I absolutely suck.
Do you remember
And at
Edge's?
that moment, the heavens started to shake, the clouds opened up, and God Himself spoke to you and said this, "Bob, but my name's Billy. It doesn't matter what your name is." I was in Indianapolis.
Do you remember
that night
Edge's? Do you remember
before
Edge's
that
speech
one.
the night after he won King of the Ring when Billy Gunn came out and interrupted him? When Ed said, "I promise not to Billy Gunn this award," And then he came out and said, Billy, you're like a vacuum cleaner, managing to suck and blow at the same time.
Fantastic.
I promise not to Billy gun this.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I used to make.
God,
I used to make your
so
brother.
awesome.
I used to make your brother crack up so hard after Edge had to first relinquish his title when he had to go have neck surgery.
Yeah.
He's like, "How can you people be moving on so soon?" Remember that?
Yeah. Edge. Edge.
This just happened. I just vacated the title. How can you people be moving on so soon? So great. It was dude, his brother, like, he would crack up. Adam would be red-faced with tears coming down his eyes. Because the funniest thing was, I called exactly how he was going to act.
Yeah.
And it was almost verbatim the promo that I had just cut in his brother's living room. Edge word for word goes for the same and I'm just like, no fucking way. And Adam's like,
And then they gave the belt to Kali.
See?
ah!
If anyone deserves another 24-hour reign, it's the Punjabi prison match expert
Hornswoggle?
himself. I loved his involvement in that
Finley?
By
match.
the way, you know he runs his own promotion now?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
I watched that
Hornswoggle?
WWE. Yeah, I watched that WWE. Where are they now? And they caught up with Dylan, Dylan Castile or something like that. But yeah, that's Hornswoggle, dude. He's a single dad, got a kid, like takes his kid
He's
everywhere.
just like, come on, son,
that is
let's go.
that is very
We're gonna go to the park.
that is very spot on, actually. Yeah.
Those wide hips because he doesn't have knees.
Oh my God, he doesn't have to.
God damn it.
Tony, are you still with us?
I am.
Are you hearing this shit?
He's got knees.
Tony knees.
Tony knees, Negro Vato Bova.
Tony's just like, oh my God.
So hey, wait. I was just thinking about the Raiders and the Buccaneers. That's it. They're both Pirates, and there's a team in Philadelphia. No, it's Pittsburgh. That's it. And there's all kinds of people love the swashbucklers. I swear to God. There's Disney movies about them. There's Somalians that are just like, fuck yeah.
I'm going home.
Raiders and the Bucks. All right, I'm sorry. I got off topic.
God damn it. God damn fuck. Hey, the ceiling is nice and white.
Look at that ceiling titty. You never noticed that?
Is this solid? Yeah.
Yeah, the ceiling
Compose
titty.
yourself, PRO. Your bitterness.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this: who would you guys like to see as surprise entrants for the Rumble?
Kenny Omega.
Oh my God!
No,
that would be. Even
would
if
be
they
fun.
did it, because that's one thing I was going to say about Ronda. WWE has become wise to the ways of, especially for Rumble, if there's going to be an outside signing, because they're a publicly traded company, anyone they sign has to be fucking announced publicly, so the surprise is gone. So you sign that person to their contract like 2 hours before showtime.
Yeah.
And
Right before they walk out.
Yeah.
right, basically they're standing in gorilla signing their paperwork.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah. Then and you keep them hidden from everyone else.
They do that.
Yeah.
I love, and
That's what they did with AJ.
See, that's what I love about the E is whenever they do get you, whenever they do surprise you, whenever they you're just like, oh shit.
The year Jericho came back when Dolph Ziggler was number one,
Oh,
nobody knew until, well, like when the Dudley Boys returned on Raw. Nobody knew until they were walking
Yeah.
to Gorilla.
The
Everybody was like,
Hardys at Mania.
who cares about the fucking Hardys?
At Mania was fun.
You know what? I will say this. Listen, I was there, and as much as I hate the Hardys, I had never felt a building shake.
Yeah.
Until their music hit and everybody started. Of course, I was looking at my girlfriend going,
God damn
fucking really, God damn it. But, I mean,
This is not what I paid thousands of
I
dollars
felt 76,000 people shake a building,
Hell yeah.
and that was the first time that I'd ever felt a building shake like that. Not named Robert Stadium when Stone Cold Steve Austin came out and the crowd popped. I mean, that was, you know.
Yeah, when he came out to say "Dude Loves Ass."
Fantastic. That's
Woken Matt, don't get me started on that chode.
I understand. No, I'm not a huge Hardys fan either. They're not my people, but that surprised
The whole
recently.
woken gimmick is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And I know I'm in the minority. Look,
makes me laugh.
I know I'm in the minority,
No,
but
it is ridiculous.
It's
absolutely dumb
ridiculous.
as
stupid.
shit.
Yeah.
And
It's Sharknado
listen,
funny.
and the Broken Hardy fans,
Oh,
all the Mad Hardy fans disagree with me when I tell them in TNA that gimmick never got over until they made Jeff Broken Brother Nero. I said Matt cannot get over by himself unless Jeff's involved. They can't. Matt has to have Jeff to get over, and that's a proven fact.
Well, he's using his son now too. Son's
and his
King
crazy
Mac.
fucking wife,
his wife is batshit fucking insane.
Rebby.
Yeah.
Reby, whatever.
Reby Sky. She's nuts.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know if it knows enough about him. Really.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Just get on Twitter.
When they had Bray Wyatt pin him out Raw 25, I was like, thank God they're not going to push this fucking idiot.
Yeah.
By the way, how about the damn near riot at the Manhattan Center?
Yeah, they got fucked.
Oh,
DX saved that night.
$400 a ticket.
Yeah, to watch it television.
To watch it on TV.
Closed circuit. It's like WrestleMania.
Old school.
Just like WrestleMania 2. We did it to you then.
WrestleMania 1.
And 3.
No. Well, at 2, whenever they had
The
the different
multiple
events.
locations, yeah.
Yeah, y'all are following me now.
I got you.
Yeah, but the Manhattan Center didn't get Hogan and Bundy in a cage match.
Yeah.
Or Piper and
But
Mr.
Los
T.
Angeles didn't get that either, did they?
No.
Was it Staples Center?
No,
that got that?
Los Angeles got Hogan and Mr. T.
At
Madison
2?
Square Garden had Piper and Mr. T, and then Chicago had the big battle royal, which Andre the Giant won.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm a walking encyclopedia when it comes to
Yeah,
WWE.
like he's the only person. He's
I
the
was-
only person
Yeah, that
like
was 2.
Rudy that I've ever met. Like you can literally be like, "Hey, King of the Ring, 1993."
Mabel.
God rest your soul, Vis.
That was Mabel's year, I think.
Bret Hart.
That was Bret Hart. Okay. I wasn't too far off.
Mabel was 95.
Okay. I was
Who won
close.
Royal Rumble '89?
89?
Was that John Studd?
Big John Stud.
Yeah, I got that one.
That was, you know.
Good.
That shit, I can't remember half the shit that I saw
That
on
was the first
NXT
one.
last night.
Ah.
I fucking, I have to go back and watch
That
it.
was the first
The-
one.
the-
Yeah.
The interesting thing would be, does anybody know who Big John Studd eliminated to win that Royal Rumble?
Oh,
Bad news.
Hogan.
Hold on, wait. Tony,
He's a bad guy, though.
what'd you say?
No, go ahead.
Oh,
I was-
okay. Who
I
did
was-
Big John Studd
I-
eliminate?
89 Royal Rumble. Big John Studd wins the Rumble. Who did he eliminate?
Andre.
DiBiase?
And bingo.
Ted
Yeah.
DiBiase?
What?
Yeah, that's
Funny thing with Ted DiBiase is the storyline that night was he drew number 1,
And he lasted.
and he went and found Slick and paid him off and took one of his Twin Towers numbers, and he got number 30 that way.
Nice. Nice.
I was like 7 years old then. Sorry, it just
Did you watch it 100 times?
I've watched
WrestleMania
it a lot.
5. WrestleMania 5 was that for me.
WrestleMania
When I was a
7.
kid.
That's
WrestleMania.
that's mine. I have seen that more than any other wrestling
I used
anything.
to watch it every day when I got
that's
home
the
from
night the
school.
streak started.
Nice.
Yep.
Against Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
Yep.
Look at all of us.
WrestleMania 7
I'm in.
was my just.
What was the curtain jerker that night?
I'm gonna sit here.
What?
I'm gonna sit here and not say nothing.
The curtain jerker for that night wasn't it Rick the Model Martel? No, Coco Beware.
Hold on.
Coco was not on that show.
What's the
Wait, WrestleMania 7.
Curtain
Hold on.
jerker's
WrestleMania 7?
the curtain jerker's the first match of the night.
Oh,
So that's the year after Toronto.
Yeah.
So that's the Sergeant Slaughter.
That was the main
Yeah,
event with
Slaughter
Slaughter and
and
Hogan.
Hogan.
What was the first match of that night?
Fuck. Was it
The Rockers
Versus-
Hold on.
Managed by Bobby Heenan.
Yeah.
It wasn't Akeem and No,
the-
that's earlier.
Was it the Fabulous Root? No.
the Freebirds.
Damn it.
Orient Express.
They worked in WCW as a tag team.
The Brainbusters.
Nope.
Nasty
Ming
Boys.
and the Barbarian.
There you go.
Yeah.
Haku and the Barbarian.
Yeah.
That was the first night Heenan pulled double duty and did commentary and managing.
Yes. Yeah, because I was just sitting here thinking.
Her shoes are too tight.
Yeah. Oh, look. There's Tito Santana's sister, Reba McIntyre.
Oh my god! WrestleMania 7 was one of my favorites too. It had a little bit. It had a little bit of everything.
I had that on video cassette, Coliseum home video. Dude, that videotape got so fucking wore out.
It was also one of my saddest moments because that was the night they officially buried Demolition.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was a big Demolition fan. That's who got me. That's what got me into wrestling was Demolition.
No kids.
The dudes
awesome.
painted like
Isn't
red.
that great?
The very first thing I seen on a wrestling
rip-off
TV
of the
was
Road
Demolition.
You got I was gonna say you got the tab version.
Stop.
Like, the tab. You got the diet tab version of fucking the Road Warriors. Like you didn't even like. It's like a lot of people were introduced to Coca-Cola, the original.
Did you say
beautiful
Diet Tab?
Yeah, and you got Demolition, the diet tab version.
Uh-oh. I think Tony's gone.
Tony said, "Fuck this."
He did.
How far were we in? What time is it?
Oh, we're at an hour 56.
Holy cow! See how quick that happens?
Time flies when you're having fun.
Every single time.
Bitch, don't kill
Hey,
my vibe.
thanks for calling in from Idaho,
Tony.
Yeah, in the Bulldogs Body Slam Forum
Yes.
tonight, we're going to
Yep.
be doing
Yep.
our dual live cast.
What time is that starting?
6
It's 6 Eastern time?
Central.
Central. Cool.
Tony, we do
got-
apologize if we did ramble too much.
Yeah.
We did a lot.
They're
I did a
Yeah,
lot.
well, having 4 people in here
Yeah.
and then having someone try to call in's a...
That's
right.
it's a panel.
Yeah.
So, you guys excited for tonight?
Oh,
Royal
heck yeah.
Rumble's
There he
my
is.
favorite
Hold on.
pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's my
He's
favorite
back.
too.
He's back. There he is.
What happened?
Worst Rumble.
Phone
15.
died.
What?
The one that Reigns won?
My battery on my phone
15, or
died.
do you think?
His phone died.
Nice.
You
Sitting
said,
here chilling.
what do I think the worst Rumble of all time was? No, the worst Rumble of all time only because there wasn't
2015.
wasn't many stars was the one Shawn Michaels won first because there wasn't.
The one that he eliminated British Bulldog?
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of star
Yeah,
power.
it
I mean,
was.
they're just it was
It
90.
was
It was
weak.
95.
94?
Nope, 95.
That was
He won it-
WrestleMania
he won it-
11.
Yeah, he won it back to back years. But that was to me, it's
WrestleMania 11.
one they did it fast.
That was very weak.
That was the first time they did it every minute. A superstar would come out
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
instead of every 2. But
That's
it was
30
weird. You had guys like Duke the Dumpster Drosy in it, and
What?
Men on a Mission, and you know when Lex
Mom?
Luger's one of your biggest stars in the Rumble, you know you're having an issue there.
He was in the NWO though.
Lean years, man. No, he was wearing some fucking nut hugging fucking trunks
In
at this
WWE,
point
yeah.
as
The
the
narcissist.
narcissist.
He was
The nice-
actually then he was made in the USA.
Yeah, by that point he was the Patriot
Yep.
Express,
Yep.
and he had
Yep.
the
The Lex
entire
Express.
bus.
Yep.
Or yeah, the Lex
Yep.
Express, and he
They
had,
wear
the entire,
shirts
he
with
had a
sleeves
tour
cut off.
bus. He had
He
a
didn't
tour
wear
bus.
shirts.
Fucking yeah, no, dude.
And he wore those real tight armbands.
You remember?
Oh,
I'm
shit.
surprised.
You remember?
Dirk doesn't
You remember
do that.
Yokozuna?
Yeah.
He was the first
To
one
body
to
slam
body
him.
slam Yokozuna.
Oh, I thought it was Hulk Hogan.
Nope.
Nope.
No, he.
No, he did it on a ship. He flew in on a helicopter and everything.
That was
And
actually
he-
it was cool. I mean, it was cool. I mean, you know, because it was unexpected. But
George W. Bush was on a ship once.
It said mission accomplished above his head.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, that mission's still ongoing.
Yeah. So there's your future fat for the day, fuckers.
Future
Yeah.
fat for the day,
What-
fuckers.
which one is
Not fact.
favorite? You
Fact.
said worst.
Not fact.
Who's everybody's favorite Royal Rumble of all time?
Uh,
I have a tie between 2, but I'll see what everybody else says.
Dude, my favorite was the first one that Stone Cold won.
and I'll say when anything with Austin.
When he
Nine-
slid
97?
back, when he slid back in and dumped Bret Hart out on his stupid fucking head.
Nice Canadians.
When he cheated to win the Royal Rumble. And I don't know how you could ever
I
cheat.
really like
Me and
To win a Royal
Bulldog
Rumble.
hate Bret Hart, by the way.
Oh yeah, dude.
I know.
Bret's such a shit heel. I mean, I enjoy Bret Hart's body of work. I mean, in the ring,
His
Jesus
intercontinental
Christ,
title stuff, but once he
Good.
became world champion, it was
Oh.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Up to his first win against fucking who did he win the title from first? It was a bad guy, if I
Well,
remember correctly.
Maybe-
when he
Wow.
beat Yokozuna,
No.
I was like,
Yeah,
get
he
the
was it. It wasn't
fuck
Yokozuna though,
outta
was it?
here.
No.
Not for his first.
Was it Macho Man?
Nope. It was in a town in Canada called Saskatoon. If that'll
A
help.
little bit south of Saskatoon.
Oh God, who was champion?
Ric Flair.
He took Ric Flair's
Flair.
title. Motherfuck.
Ric Flair.
That was that
90,
far
92.
back. Yeah.
92. November. November of '92, I believe.
Survivor Series.
And then him and Sean went to Survivor Series and title for title.
Was it in your house?
No, live event. That just happened to have a camera there.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. Him and Michaels wrestled at Survivor Series that year after when Michaels was Intercontinental Champion, and they put on a 45-minute classic.
Is that the screw job?
No. Screwjob was
97.
Yeah.
Montreal.
Yep.
The Saskatoon Screwjob. That sounds way better. That sounds way better.
That sounds way better.
That was what happened.
The
to
only
Ric
way
Flair
it could
that
have been
night,
better.
basically.
The only way it
Someone
could have been
called
better is
that.
if they would have been in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
The Moose Jaw Saskatchewan Screwjob.
Yes.
What was Tony's favorite Rumble? Is he still there?
Tony,
He's like, fuck this. My phone died.
Yeah.
what was your favorite Royal Rumble?
The one-
I'd say the Stone Cold first one. I really like that one. The Chica win part was good for me too.
Yeah, I just remember laughing so hard when he slid back in the ring. None of the referees saw it. Bret Hart's celebrating. It gets dumped on his stupid head.
I have to go back a little further, and the one Ric Flair won.
Yep.
Now I'm thinking about it. Dude, it had so many fucking people.
Dude, yeah.
Hogan loses.
What number
Justice loses. Macho
did
Man.
Flair come in?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was like right at the beginning.
That was the best performance in the Rumble of all
the
time.
territorial all-star people from the old territories with Flair and Hogan and Macho Man and Taker.
Mr. Perfect was in there.
No,
wasn't he?
No, he was hurt. He was Flair's Piper and
Yeah.
Kerry Von Erich, and there was so many stars there, man.
That was, you know what? That could be looked at
Greatest.
that moment. That is the realization that Vince had taken over.
Yep.
When you had all of the top tier from every region, and now it's on pay-per-view, you have them all battling each other. No one else managed to make that happen. And that,
yeah, and it just shows. And this year,
what year was that?
92.
A show of continued dominance. A show of continued dominance, even into this many years later. He lets a guy that works the second match of the night on his biggest card of the year go across the fucking world and main event their biggest pay-per-view of the year.
Jericho.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's cool with it. He's
Vince,
like, hell yeah.
Well, you got to realize too.
He's a lot more instead of.
That's not so much Vince. That's Triple H making Vince realize, hey, look, we don't need to shut these. The best thing that can happen for us right now in WWE is for other promotions to spring up here.
Right.
It is the best thing that can happen.
We could cherry pick from all of them.
Rumors going around is that
he's lighting the candle.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Is it Kobayashi?
Oh, Kenta?
Apparently, is that what is Kobe? No,
that's Hideo Itami.
No, Tanahashi.
Oh yeah,
is rumored to work a match at Mania as a kind of a
trade off. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You think?
But there's also rumors going around that the trade off is going to be Jericho Omega 2 at WrestleMania, and Jericho is going to beat him at Mania because he's a WWE guy.
And that will be monumental for fans in the know. Like, it's going to be a great match for anybody.
Not saying Omega's going to sign a contract with WWE. Just saying it's
the monumental implications of WWE bringing in a one-time off as a trade-off with the second biggest promotion in the world, arguably. Well, it's not even arguable. New Japan Pro Wrestling has to be the second biggest promotion in the world. And to have a working relationship like that, that's huge.
Was it you or you that said out of all the titles in the world?
That's me. The IWGP champion was my most sought
because of the lineage.
That's the one that I wanted more than anything when I was wrestling.
You got Vader.
For me, Vader, Scott Norton held that belt.
Yeah.
Because I was a big guy. I mean, I wasn't as big as them then. At that time, I was like 260 to 270, but I did moonsaults. I could do all kinds of cool shit, and being a bigger guy, like I looked up to Vader, Scott Norton, Bam Bam Bigelow, Hugh Morris. I loved Hugh Morris. Like, if Rudy were on the phone right now, he would be like, "Oh my God, he was such a mark for Hugh Morris when no one gave a fuck about Hugh Morris." I loved.
See, I liked Hugh
him.
Morris.
Oh my
I liked Hugh
God,
Morris.
from when I first saw him in WCW, I was just like, "That's my dude.
Yep.
That guy's fucking awesome." Like it wasn't even watching from a mark standpoint. It was, holy shit! Look at the things this guy can do. And he's like 340 pounds, and he moves like a cat.
Now Killian Dane is doing the same thing in NXT.
Dude, Killian Dane.
How about that pandemonium last night?
Motherfucker. That was awesome.
When he soared over the top rope.
No, we went through the middle rope.
Yeah.
But it was still
But
fucking...
he took everyone. But just the whole match. Aleister Black versus Adam Cole, and then
By the
here
way-
comes Fish and O'Reilly, and all of a sudden you think, oh, fuck.
Did you guys not think there for a minute, when Killian Dane was standing in the ring, just standing there, did you not think, holy fuck, Killian Dane's getting ready to join the Undisputed Era? Did you not? Just because he wasn't doing nothing, he was kind of pointing, and he was kind of smiling, and I thought Aleister was going to slide back in the ring, and Killian was going to hit his finisher on him, and Adam Cole was going to win. I thought that was about to happen, and then he jumped through the middle rope, and I'm like, okay, never mind.
That's
He just
cool, too.
took everybody out.
That's
That's
even
cool as fuck too.
That's even better. I love when that
I don't
happens,
think
yeah.
Killian Dane would fit in the Undisputed Era. It wouldn't.
No,
It wouldn't feel
but
right.
it would be a swerve that nobody saw coming.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You know what?
He comes out with his
You know what the
Viking
best
belt and
thing that could happen to the Undisputed Era? Undisputed Era.
Edge.
Undisputed Era gets called up. They get called up to the main roster, and they have another tag team join them.
Or just another person.
There's another tag team that I think would fit with
The
them.
Revival?
You're goddamn right.
So they got beat down.
I think that
They're
they
on the
would-
pre-show tonight.
Yep. I think that they would fit so perfect. I was so happy to see them on Raw 25 when they showed up and interrupted the fucking.
Yeah.
I was upset that they got beat down like that.
Yeah,
You know,
it sucked.
Yeah, that's
But it was
fine.
good for entertainment. But at the same
Yeah.
time, I was like, man, these dudes have been missing, MIA for a little bit. And this is how you got to treat them when they come back. Come on, man. That's one of your strongest tag teams.
Oh, they'll prove
know,
it. I ain't worried
that-
a fucking bit
that
about
tag team,
them.
that tag team match night with them was kind of like a classic wrestling fan's dream. You got Anderson and Gallows, who's the indie darlings, against the Revival, who are
Blanchard and Arn Anderson.
or Ole and Arn, or whoever you want to say, made over.
Well, Ole was not the best
Ole
worker.
sucked.
Yeah, he was terrible.
He could talk.
Tully and Arn.
Yeah.
That's who.
Brainbusters, man.
Yeah, dude. Dash and Dawson. They are Tully and Arn. Like Arn Anderson has to look at them and get a hard on.
By the way-
every time he sees them.
Going back to, we haven't talked about Authors of Pain in a while. Is anybody not stoked for the potential Authors of Pain Bludgeon Brothers matches on the main roster?
Oh, yeah. That sounds good.
No, you know what I'm stoked for?
What, Bludgeon
was-
Brothers killing
What
everybody?
was that, Nubs?
No.
What did you wait? I have to go
War
back.
Machine.
What was that
Yep.
response?
Hold on. We'll get
Hold
to
on.
that in just a second, Tony.
What was
I was
that?
like, oh, yeah, wait, I can't wait.
All right, we can move forward now.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
No, War Machine versus Authors of Pain is going to be destructive.
WrestleMania weekend
Fuck.
before they get caught up.
Yep.
Heavy machinery.
Dude, I love Heavy Machinery.
They are.
Yes.
They are good.
Otis Dosevich is fucking great.
They-
He's funny.
You want to know who sucks? Riddick Moss and Tino Sabatelli.
Yeah.
Tino Sabatelli cannot put it together.
He's all right.
He can't.
He looks good though.
With a needle, he can.
He looks
Ooh,
good though.
shit.
Ooh.
What'd he say?
He ain't shit.
Yeah, it's terrible. Riddick Moss is the one that broke Hideo Itami's neck.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at that.
Tino Sabatelli for me, I think he's had enough chances. It's time to go, dude.
Yeah.
He's been there for 4 years now.
No, like 6.
Really?
No.
Yeah,
Has it been
dude,
that long?
he's been developing for WWE. It's got to be on the 5-6 year
Wow.
mark now. It's got to be.
yet to develop.
What is he, an elephant fetus?
Ty Dillinger was like 10, right?
Ty Dillinger's been.
Ty Dillinger.
Who?
Ty Dillinger.
No.
Yeah, where's
Fuck.
he been? Yeah,
He's
It's
in the Rumble.
frustrating.
he better
He's
be back in the Rumble.
He's in the Nut Rumble tonight. Is he
The
coming?
Nut Rumble?
Is he coming out at 10?
They can't do it twice in a
Who
row.
cares?
Yeah, they can.
Who cares?
Could.
They're going to do it?
cares?
Yeah,
He
because
hasn't had
you know
anything.
when it comes to the 10th person and it clocks down, everybody's going to be chanting 10, 10, 10.
Yeah.
Do you think?
And they're going to be like, no.
They should
what sucks
they should
about
have
that,
him come
though?
out at 11.
They're having it at Philly, and Philly can't get past the number like 4 or 5.
They can't
I
get
fucking
to
hate Philly.
They can't get to 1.
I'm with Jerry Lawler on this one. Fuck Philly.
I've been saying it the whole fucking show.
Jerry Lawler's been saying it since the
And
90s when ECW was.
You know what killed it for me? I watched a video last week of Eagles fans throwing beer bottles at Vikings fans trying to walk to the game.
Yep.
If that would have been me and I had a beer bottle thrown at me, I am walking into wherever that
I'm
came
gonna
from.
whip
And
every
I'm
single
fighting
person in
somebody.
this parking lot.
Oh, we're fighting.
One at a time.
Now we got to fight.
Look,
now
me and you are on opposite ends of the
Did you hear
spectrum.
what I said?
Well, did you
I'm
go
gonna
James
whoop
Storm?
everybody's ass in this parking lot.
By the way,
one at a time.
That's who I'm hoping is a surprise entrant in the Rumble tonight's
dude.
James
I
Storm.
heard
Oh,
he's
mark
back.
the fuck
I
out.
heard he's. Yeah,
I don't know if he's signed. He wants to, but
he knows he made a mistake staying with TNA. He got more money, but for what? At what cost?
Me and you are on opposite ends of the spectrum in football.
Oh, yeah.
Steelers and Cowboys.
Yeah.
I would love to go to Philadelphia in my Cowboys jersey and beg somebody to throw something at me. Beg.
I've been to M&T Bank Stadium for the Ravens.
Really?
Yeah, let me tell you what's not happening ever again. Baltimore is scary.
That area is scary.
Bodymore Murderland?
What you call it?
Bodymore Murderland?
Yeah.
I heard that. I was out on the East Coast.
I've been to Paul
for a
Brown
little while.
Stadium for the Bengals to see the Bengals play the Steelers a couple
Bengals.
times.
Yeah, but Cincinnati sucks, so
Dude.
they don't care.
Oh, bullshit.
Do they care?
Dude, Cincinnati fans are atrocious.
Passionate about
You know where
losing,
you know what the most tame place to go see the Steelers play is?
Pittsburgh?
Either in Tennessee
Oh.
or Indy. The Colts fans are like so apologetic for being. They're like,
pardon me.
our team sucks.
Pardon me. I'm sorry.
Unless you're a
Excuse me.
Patriots fan,
Oh yeah, no. Then
but the Patriots kicked the shit out of the Colts for a habit, so that's why the Colts are
At
mad.
Heinz Field, I have never of course, opposing fans get razzed. You can be wearing a Cleveland Browns jersey,
Yeah.
though, or a Ravens jersey. You can go to Heinz Field and watch the game. People are going to give you shit, but it's more like the friendly, look, your boys down on the field. Fuck Joe Flacco. Like that's.
Philly fans deserve nothing.
Ugh.
They got a World Series back in 2008. They don't deserve anything past that.
telling you.
That's why Roman Reigns needs to win tonight, because Philly does not deserve shit.
The National Guard, should be deployed to Philadelphia this coming Friday to prepare for the city burning down on Sunday night, regardless if they win or lose. I don't know which is worse for the city of Philadelphia. If the Eagles win,
Well, if they lose,
they
they're
burn the city down.
If they lose, they're used to it, so they don't burn nothing down.
No, are you kidding me? No. Oh my
They
God.
can't expect much. Nick Foles is going against Tom Brady, for God fucking sakes.
It ain't Nick Foles going against Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady going against that goddamn defense. And I'm going to tell you right now, Tom Brady can have all the confidence in the world, but he's looking at that defense going, shit, why couldn't Minnesota have won?
Jacksonville's
Fuck.
defense was the best defense in the league, numbers-wise.
The referees fucked Jacksonville with a big rubber dick. Dude, and it was
what was it,
glaring.
13-1?
It was
13-1
glaringly
penalties on that? Yeah.
glaringly obvious, and their only penalty came on special teams.
Yeah.
Was it a holding?
Yeah,
Was it?
Because
a 10-yard
it was
penalty
a
on a
face
punt.
mask because he was holding his face mask.
Oh,
so
dude.
They had to call him for something.
That the face
I was
mask
kidding.
that actually happened, not called.
Refereeing has been horrible in all of pro sports.
The NH, dude,
especially for the
NHL
last 2
is getting
years.
rough.
It's because there's money involved in
But,
it.
you know,
That's because that's the biggest thing.
am I one of the few baseball fans sitting in here? Do you watch baseball?
Not enough.
Well, I know, but
I like the Cubs.
the,
he watches
the umpiring's been terrible in
Oh,
baseball, you know.
Dude,
It's
NHL, the hockey officials have been off their nut this year.
I think Tony says something.
No, I think it was a vibration.
Did you say something, Tony?
I didn't.
What'd you say?
I did not say anything. I'm just smoking.
Okay.
Oh,
It was a vibration.
Told you. What are you smoking?
We all heard
It's vibrating. Nope, that's okay. You don't
I'm
have to
not
answer.
allowed to say because it might incriminate me.
Okay, got you.
That's all right.
he's on that dirt nap shit.
Oh yeah, he's on that dirt Dave. Yeah.
A
But
special
it's not
edition.
meth.
Right.
That's what dirt nap
Meth
smells.
nap, Dave.
That's the best kind of nap, Dave.
A meth nap.
That's
Yeah,
not
you
too
know how
wrong.
you do that? Yeah. It's like
Well, I mean, after
2
3
weeks
days,
late.
you'll hit that meth nap.
2 weeks late.
I rolled up Typhon.
You rolled what?
Typhon.
It's hard to hear him.
The soap. The Typhon. You know, the little...
Oh, Tide Pods.
Oh,
Tide Pods.
Yeah.
He's smoking a Tide.
Fair
I'm
enough.
saying I'm smoking an iPod.
That's what I thought he said.
What the fuck? I don't get that reference.
I know. Like, this dude got money all day.
Right?
We
I'm
just
bored in
buy
Idaho,
the
okay?
I'm bored and I don't.
we buy the liquid detergent here.
Right?
No, the powder.
We don't know anything about.
We
no
get the old
pods.
school powder.
We don't know anything about no pods, man. You gotta get those at Sam's.
We
Club.
snort Tide in Evansville.
Hell yeah.
Right?
We stuck on AJ.
Man,
Ajax,
speaking of
yeah.
lunch,
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Cheech and Chong.
Up in smoke, baby.
Yeah. It's Strawberry's house. Hey, Strawberry! Hey!
I wasn't looking at his neck.
I
I wasn't
love-
looking at his neck.
I wasn't looking at his neck, man. Are you cool, man? Are you cool?
I almost froze my balls off. I didn't know you had any, or else I wouldn't have stopped.
I love it. He was trying to get back in the house, and the cops were raiding this. So stupid. Yeah, boy. All right, then.
Well,
I don't know about that.
so I think that's it for today's show. Actually, we hit that 2 hour and 15-minute mark. Yeah, man, it's coming up.
Holy shit.
Cool.
Good show.
Good.
Tony, thanks for calling in,
No problem. Thanks for having me.
and I'll be seeing you here in a little bit on our dual live cast.
Word.
Make sure you check that out. Go to Bulldog's Body Slam Forum and watch our live stream today.
Yeah,
It's going to be bonkers.
I'll watch it tomorrow when I get off.
it'll be retarded. It's like Rizzo. Rizzo said he's like,
Oh, you can't watch
because
it. You can't watch it live tonight.
I'll be at work.
yeah,
Greasing
because
lanes.
livecast usually puts you about 20.
Bowling alley.
Yeah, livecast usually puts you at like 20 to 30 seconds behind. Like if you're 20 to 30 seconds
Right.
behind off of what is actually happening. And Rizzo was like, I'm literally gonna pause the Rumble just to sync this shit up. And
Or he could see the big spots and anticipate
What
your
commentary
reaction.
coming.
Ooh, I wonder what
What's
they're
bad
gonna
is
say.
I could do that and almost know what he's going to fucking say.
oh yeah, easily.
we
easily.
need to get
Drop kick and a beauty.
we need to get together one Wednesday night for sure and go do commentary at the indie show.
Yes, it'll be fun.
I'm going with you.
What's
But-
the over-under on slobber knocker references?
I don't know. Is Jim Ross doing commentary?
No, he's talking about us.
Oh,
He's-
us?
what's the
Well, I don't know.
over-under? No, like
13.
55?
Oh yeah,
13.
right.
It's going to be at least a couple per match.
Per match.
Yes.
Good God Almighty, it killed him.
I'm going to like this already.
By God.
Oh, King. He has a
By God, it's Kane.
that would be-
It's the mayor of Knox County, son of a bitch.
Yes. Check us out at Bulldog Unchained at Twitter.
Please like us.
We'll be ready to go. This show's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Oh hell yeah,
All
dude!
right.
It's gonna
Awesome.
be fun.
Check us out on YouTube.
Please like us.
Negro in the
Instagram.
building.
Please like us.
El Vato Negro.
Facebooks,
Please like us.
MySpace.
Please like us.
MySpace.
Bringing that shit back.
MySpace.
Friendster.
We got some
Please
videos
like
on
us.
Vine.
AOL Instant Messenger.
Fine. Yeah.
Hit us up on Kick.
CompuServe.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That was our outro music.
That's new.
Play me out. Play me out,
I didn't
Sam.
know. Wait, La Cucaracha?
Look
What?
Like us, please.
All right. So, for Dirt Nap Dave,
Good evening.
the PRO,
See ya.
Nubsy Slow,
It's your boy.
I am the King of Villains, Bulldog Malenko. This has been the Bulldog Unchained podcast. We'll be back next
What about-
week.
We have run out of clever things to say.
fuckers.